feel like Lord Voldemort and Harry Potter and the Goblet of Fire going, I can record footage of 3DS games now, Harry! I did before, but it was through magic. Hence the comparison to Harry Potter. So a lot of people are just going to be on live streams all week. They're just going to be tuning into live streams all week because that's just PCP, Radcon. They're doing live streams and they're all good. I'm doing a live stream, but I'm here to tell you not to goof off. Don't even do it. If you're tuned into this live stream, you should also be drawing or working on something or playing a game of your own. You should do it. We're going to hang out. We're hanging out. I'm presenting to you this game that is good, even though it kind of exemplifies everything that Nintendo's been in modern days. It's good. It's just the good version of it. So like earlier this week I made this like blatantly false statement. I made this really false. Oh, wait. There we go. Yeah! I was in a chat and I made this false statement that Nintendo was like being super safe with their games, which is debatably true because like Mario Odyssey is not safe. I mean, it's false, but it's false. It's a false statement because Mario Odyssey isn't a safe game and Breath of the Wild isn't like a safe game by some means. But after a day or so of meditation, I realized what I had meant by safe. I had meant I'm sick and tired of Nintendo just being incredibly patronizing and just shoving like tutorials and information about how to play the game, like really obvious information about how to play the game, just everywhere they possibly can. And in Switch games, that translates to Kirby Star Allies putting pro tips, and by pro tips I mean this is how the game works, idiot, into its loading screens. I'm watching that arrow shooter. And then a Mario Odyssey whenever you jump on the ship between planets, between countries or whatever, between lands. Cappy just stops and says, hey, do you know how to use X move? Or hey, use the action, look up the action guide. And like the action guide, like I guess is useful because I guess you wouldn't know how to use certain moves without being told how to use it, I guess. But also, like, the point of a game like that is to, like, mess around with the controls and see what you can do by yourself. And so, like, you know, Nintendo, like, doesn't trust players. Because they're trying to appeal to everyone, they're sacrificing the appeal to more. They're trying to appeal to everyone and, like, they're trying to appeal to everyone at all, and because they're doing that, they're like sacrificing the strength of their appeal to certain people like me, who like strong appeal, and it just weakens the appeal of a game when it stops every time you go, hey, you really gotta jump, don't fall into this pit, cause it'll kill you. Okay, just wanted you to know. And so the day Nintendo stops being complete, you know. The day Nintendo stops holding your hand is the day I will be happy. And like, you know, I'm a grown adult talking about games for kids, but here's the thing. Like Kirby, the very first Kirby game for the Game Boy, came out in 1991, and its explicit purpose was to introduce new players how to do platforming. And so the game was designed to be really easy, to give Kirby infinite jumps, to allow Kirby to deal damage to enemies just by contacting with them, to give Kirby, like, you know, he can like eat enemies and shoot them out. And that's way easier than Mario. Oh god, I don't have a shield. Oh my gosh. Didn't do enough overworld exploration. So you know, the first Kirby game is like, all right, sick. I'm a tutorial on how to. I'm a tutorial for like all platformers. Cool. And then they made another Kirby game, And so like, is the purpose of this Kirby game also just to be a tutorial on how to play any game? And then they made, you know, more, and then they just keep making Kirby games. And like, is every Kirby game just meant to be a tutorial on how to be a Kirby game, or are they building upon each other in the way a series does in order to try to evolve the formula and create like a fun, engrossing experience that's better than the previous one? Like, Kirby has had like Power Creeper. Every game you have to like save the world from like an increasingly I don't know if I want to say over designed, but like increasingly over dramatic being of Ultimate Darkness. And I forgot where I was going with that. I lost my train of thought. So Link Between Worlds, like, I think it's a really great game. I think it's really good. Controls are really good. The game loop in the mid to late game is just fantastic. It's just like you never stop like running around, you never stop like finding things, you never stop collecting, you never stop like solving like miniature fun puzzles and killing baddies. Let's see. But the beginning is just like this, hey, you gotta learn to walk. Hey, go do an errand for me. I marked it on your map. Do this errand, and then you go do the errand, and then you like do another errand. You notice I started the stream in the first dungeon because I did all that other stuff off screen because it was boring. Where you just kind of walk from town to town. It's not too bad, but you just kind of walk across the map following the red X on your map, and it kind of reminds me of Sequelitis's A Point on A Link to the Past, where it's like, now I'm a servant, and it's like, huh. And so like, this is a great game, but it's like, hey, you used to go to the save point, and it's like, hey, you've been playing for a while, why don't you take a rest? It's like, and you know, stuff like that. I don't remember what my overall point was, but it felt right. It felt kind of right. Also, I don't have someone to rechat, and I don't have another screen to rechat. So that one kid says, it's much more satisfying to learn the controls via trial and error. By the time they tell me how to do something, I already figured it out. Ukrainian Zugok says, they're sacrificing the children's toy appeal to adults. His attack stopped when I hit him. It's it's like the endless justice like Pokemon video. Like, why didn't Pokemon grow up with us? Like, you know, when we were a kid, Pokemon was like this really accessible thing, and it was easy and it was simple and it was a lot of fun. It was for kids, but then they made another game for kids, and then they made another game for kids, and then they made another game for kids, and just as like, why didn't Pokemon grow up with us? And eventually we just have to like let go of this thing. Even though that thing just keeps coming back and still exists, but it still fills the same exact niche as it did before. It's like, are the games evolving? Like, should they? Should they? I guess the optimist would say that Nintendo strikes a balance between being accessible to new players and providing something new and appealing to old players, but like the coddling is just unreal, and the skill ceiling feels lower than it was before. I can skip this. Creating Zugok is joking, and it says, Zugok, at least you play with the toys. I just watched the commercials for them. Oh man, this game's good. This game just puts like a million billion objects. There's just so many like objects, and you run around, and you do so many like little things to do, and the little things to do are like cool. And it doesn't feel like a lot of games like that have a lot of things to do and have like a big open world. It feels like the same thing every time. But in this game, everything is like a miniature little puzzle, a miniature little obstacle course. And like the controls are so snappy that they kind of go by fast, but they feel really, really, really satisfying to do. Oh man, so good. Look at this guy. He looks pretty good. I like the shading on his hat. I like you can do this. Did that other Game Grumps did that. Dan. Whoa. See, that's so cool. So fun. I've beaten this game like 3 times. I've done a 3-heart hero mode run of this game where I wasn't allowed to use fairies. And I was only allowed to use the invincibility potion against Ganon because Ganon was like kind of cheap. And it's still like, wow, that's a fun, cool moment. That's what video games are about, is giving you this like, whoa, that was, oh, I messed up, by the way. Oh, I missed a secret, by the way. Now I have to go all the way back. I mean, it probably just has rupees in it, but I like rupees. Video games are all about like making you go, whoa, dude, oh, that's cool. Ow. I said out, I got her in the game. How silly of me. Wait a second. Okay, just checking. Okay, just move slow, okay. Oh man, look at that! Look at that, you move in the stairs, go back! Oh man. And then you hit the switch on this. And then the treasure chest. It's like, oh, that's like that was like a fun and interesting little I don't know what you call it. Is it like a card trick? Is it like a hat trick? It's just neato. It's just, oh, that's neato. It's neat. That was it was fun. See, okay, you can rate a game's game feel by how satisfying running around in circles is, so watch me run around in circles. Look at how good that is! This is like 10 out of 10 run around in circles game. It's like, oh, I messed up the puzzle. Oh, going back is not that big of a hassle. There's like a million like neat things you can do with merging with a wall. There's like a million little things, and it's like they struck gold with this mechanic. They just struck gold with it. It just is like a golden mechanic that just opens the way up for just a million like interesting, fun things. Dude, pause balls, says Zugog. Ah, yeah. Like this. Oh man, this is just Steep Core. Oh wait. Oh, I didn't miss it after all. I just had to go right here. I just needed to have eyes. This is the epitome of Steep Core. It's like they have this like unique gameplay mechanic that affects your move. It affects like your movement. It affects the way you see space. It affects the way you see your environment. This is Steep. This is what Steep Core is. Text is this is obviously like a funny little nitpick, but like you could stand to scroll through the text faster in the name of optimization. Like the thing about A Link Between Worlds is that its audiovisual style is really plain and boring, but just like A Link to the Past, that style like just lets the mechanics shine. But it would have been nice to have a good art style. The story is just Zelda. It's just Zelda, guys. So the fact that I'm in an unskippable cutscene is like, what? Like, why? Why would you pretend that this is what your game is about? Why would you pretend? Like, is this necessary? Is this like a yeah. What am I trying to say? Is it necessary to like put up the front that this is about something grander when it's not, when it's just about the mechanics and having fun in a world? Like you kind of, oh my gosh. You kind of need the stage set. You kind of need to set the stage before you can just go ham with stuff like this. But at the same time, you gotta like know where your strengths are and play to them. But I understand like not caring if there are no stakes, because like Monkey Ball is a game where like the stakes are not set at all, and so like if you don't get it, then you're just not gonna care. Like Marble Blast, but they're minimal. You've been playing for a while. Why not transfer Mewtwo? You can transfer Mewtwo by any of the game in the pause menu. Is your shop not set up yet? I need bombs. I need bombs. Aurith is like, yeah, Aurith knows I need bombs. Zugok says, this is Buru-worthy animation. Look at their hands waving. Oh, YouTube saves the chat, doesn't it? YouTube saves live stream chats now. So like, my stream isn't ruined by not like putting the chat in. I just need other items though. This game was rated perfect emulation by Citra. It was rated perfect. And it's like 99% there. There's like a frame or two of input lag, kind of like on the Visual Boy Advance that ruins your Mother 3 rhythm combos and like Rhythm Heaven Silver. It slightly hampers the game feel. It doesn't actually destroy it though. Like you just have to like play a little bit spacier. These enemies are a nightmare though. I mean, they're kind of a nightmare in the main game too. Oh, dude, this. Okay. Like, it's like, dude, a Link to the Past, you can have one item, but we have another button. Like, now you can have two, but it's an unlockable. I think, like, in some games that would just be retarded and stupid, but in this game it's like kind of funny that you have to find the X button, right? You know. Got a lamp. I have a lamp. I have lamp oil. Does this please you, Hours? I wish I was playing hero mode 3 hearts so I can show you guys how good I am at this game. It's a funny cuckoo meaning. I don't want to play that. And then you get the Pegasus boots by hitting this guy up. It's not required to get the Pegasus boots. You have to figure out how to fool this guy with your new ability that you taught yourself. You didn't teach yourself. I have enough money for a bottle. Yes, yes, yes. I like how the rupees are a slider. It kind of reminds me of Earthbound, actually. But like it complements the fact that there's like 1 million rupees in the game and you're gonna be spending and collecting hundreds of thousands of them, or just thousands of them. Shouldn't it be like right there? You just gotta run around, man. Just gotta find the thing to do. I want the flippers. The question is, do I need to be told that I need the flippers before I go get the flippers? This is like video game logic. Do I need to be told I need something before I can get it? Because earlier in this game, you do need to be told that you need the bow before Ravio will give you the bow. You gotta warp immediately. This game, like A Link Between Worlds, it does kind of have to like fill you in on a lot of things. And once the main game loop goes, you do have like quite a few things. You have the wall merge, you have the rentals, you have different items, you have the bell. But you know, there are I still don't have a shield. I still don't have a shield. Yeah. Did I walk past a shield in town? Was there a shield in town that I just walked right past? That's the question of the day. Dear viewers, were you paying attention? You shouldn't have been paying attention. You should be drawing right now. You should be like working on stuff with me as your background noise, with me as your pretend buddy. Gee, I sure hope I'm your friend. So this guy just told me that there's some guy. Wait, but I can phase past him, though. And instead of getting his dialogue, I'm going to go to the next room. And I'm going to keep going. Ah, that's not real. It almost... I can't tell if there's like a delay between like an action and the sound for the action happening. That was happening when I was like messing with the settings. But hey, it's a wonder that this is even happening, right? This is the future. Remember when you first discovered Nintendo DS emulation and you just like played Pokemon ROM hacks? Or maybe just Game Boy Advance ROM hacks, and you were just like, whoa, dude, this is like I just have thousands of hours of content to play now. So it's somewhat like that. It's somewhat like that. Hey guys, do you have is this really funny to you? That's my question. Is this really funny to you? And by really funny, I mean something slightly different. Does this make sense in Japanese? The smooth gem? This is some like Oracle game like wackiness. This is like this has the wackiness of like the Game Boy Color games. I check the chat. Cosme! You guys chat a lot. Nikki Bain is here. Cosme likes girls. I hope you couldn't. I don't know if you could tell. I don't know if you could tell, but Cosme likes girls. Just making sure, because you know it might not have been clear until now. You guys are talking about smooching witches on my chat. Okay, Dane, I could do that, but like then I'd have to like remove the bottom screen from existence. Oh my, really? Ugh. Dane's in this. My computers don't work. None of them work. None of them. Yeah, Cosmere got it. It was funny inflation fetish. Steve, tell me something to draw for you. Draw Cast the Bard from Breath of the Wild. Welcome Danix Jack to this. I hope.
Can you hear me now?
Yes, I can.
Okay, I was gonna say, just change it in OBS.
Change what?
Or
in
whatever
OBS?
you're using the stream. Just crop your thing.
Cropping doesn't work sometimes. What button is cropping again?
You don't know what cropping is?
Is it
like,
Alt? Is it Alt? I'm gonna hold Alt and I'm gonna scroll and it's gonna do something weird.
No, there's probably a button for it, or like right click on the stream. I mean, you're moving stuff.
So let's see. Copy filters, order, transform.
Just fit to screen, center, and then crop off that. Like crop off that, and then fit to screen and center.
The cropping part is the part I have trouble with.
There's probably a button. Here,
it's probably Alt. It's probably Alt.
I mean, maybe Alt.
I don't want to hit Shift and like have it scale.
Cosmere, if this was on a Steve only stream, then he wouldn't be in the Discord, would he?
Yeah, I'm in the Discord. Look here. Here's Shift. Here's Alt. Alt does nothing.
Yeah, I wouldn't imagine it does. You click on the workplace thing.
Yeah.
Okay.
Look it up myself. It says hold the Alt key and then drag the bounding box. It says like Alt click crops, but it like doesn't. See, cropping is really funny. It makes me XD every time. So I have 7 windows up. I'm gonna close some of them. The minimum number of windows. Okay.
Alright, it just recorded a thing for you, but I had push to talk on, so you didn't hear me do it. But I'm gonna post something in voice chat.
Okay.
So get ready for that.
A video.
If you can't tell, I have that key set to my fucking push to talk. I'm gonna edit my message.
You want me to guess? You want me to guess how many pixels out the screen goes? Okay.
Do a rough estimate, yeah.
That's just as sloppy as if I left it in. What was it again? There was transform, and it was like edit transform.
I mean, you can probably like
Crop.
rationally assume that like what do you have your
Oh, this is
what do you
working
have your
actually. Oh,
resolution
it
set
previews. It previews, so it's all right.
Just like do like 720 pixels and see it. Not 720.
Ah.
Do like a divisible of 720. I don't know. Do like 100.
Goodbye, bottom
not
screen. Goodbye.
Or you could just, yeah. I mean, no. Okay, no, it still didn't work.
No, it worked.
Okay, it's going up. I'm watching the stream. Since you're doing it one pixel at a time.
I don't need to change it.
Welcome, Cosmere.
Yeah, and then you can fit the screen in center.
Okay, we're playing Zelda.
But you want to fit the screen in center too.
I did.
No, it's
Okay,
fine.
cool.
It's fine as it is.
Coolio.
It was fine as it was.
I mean, if you want to have
Yeah,
top shit, you can get some borders.
I will never go out of my way to get a border.
I would for my streams because borders are fun. But those borders are so slim that's not even worth
Every game console is different, runs on a different resolution.
Just fucking the 3DS have like an awkward resolution.
It does. It's really
I'm
wide.
pretty sure it's like 200 by 300, isn't it? Or some shit like that.
It's like 240. I don't know. It's really wide.
I think it's higher than that, but you know, it's fine.
Welcome to
No, 3DSs are
240p
small,
gaming.
dude.
Well, that's why you get a 3DS XL, like I have.
It's still the
'Cause I
same
am not a
resolution.
dum-dum.
Just
It's the
stretch.
same resolution. It's just a blown up picture.
Well, yeah, but it doesn't look blown up though. It doesn't look all blurry. It looks fine.
I mean, you're right,
Yeah,
but
No.
as usual. Just kidding. Do you have a 3DS, Steve?
I do.
Is it?
do you
Is it
legally
good
own
to
this
you?
game and did you rip it yourself?
Yes. I mean, my brother
Did
had
you
it, but I
rip
legally
yourself?
ripped it from
Did you get
him.
a 3DS cartridge reader and rip the ROM file yourself so you don't illegally play the game on stream?
Yeah,
Are you
that's
serious?
exactly what I did.
No.
You actually did that?
Yes.
No, he didn't.
Yes.
I don't believe him.
Dane, don't lie.
Nope.
Dane, don't incriminate me on the internet.
I don't
You're spreading
I don't
slander. That will potentially hurt my business.
Your business? Yes.
Did you guys see the tweet? Oh, maybe you guys didn't, but there's a tweet where
believe him.
like
Stream is for educational
like
purposes. only.
Seinfeld to oh.
Yeah, I saw that on like. every
No, it's
single,
gaming.
Like how to hack 3DS. Like in the description, it's like educational purposes only.
Yeah.
It's like oh well, it's fine then I guess.
Yep. Because you don't actually do it.
Welcome to pause menu to game. L L to
fucking
dash.
the
Okay.
PSP is the best console
Because
They
It's
tried to
so
take that
easy.
shit out post launch.
because it's so easy to hack and you can just play like all Game Boy Advance games on it.
can you play a game?
And
Yeah,
Oh,
one of its-
SNES
one of
games
its-
and NES games and Game Boy.
does it
games
run
and
good
Color.
though? Does it run good
What-
though?
Yes, it
Yeah.
does.
Does it run
One of its
perfectly?
Steve, one of its bullet points was that you can install custom firmware. You can just outright edit it directly like a computer, so it
Wait,
runs really
was that
well.
actually a feature of the thing?
Yes, it was, and they tried to take it out post-launch because people kept pirating games and they weren't legally allowed to.
Get fucked. Very
Give me
good. Very
bombs.
clean.
So they took that out of the Vita, even though that was one of its only fucking selling points. And instead of trying to sell
Yeah.
software, they should just try to sell it as hardware.
I'm sorry, I forgot that the shop held the smooth stone. I'm sorry, guys.
You better be sorry. It's a baby. It's a babies. How could you forget that?
Because I'm on
This is a
stream.
really-
This is the rules if you're on stream, you're not paying attention.
This is the best traditional Zelda game, period.
It's real
Debate
good.
me.
It's real good.
Debate me. Like, out of everything that isn't Breath of the Wild, and even then it might be better than Breath of the Wild, this is the best Zelda game, period.
Lacks
Yeah,
art
which-
I
style.
don't know if
3DS.
anyone would agree with that.
It lacks
Okay.
art style. It lacks,
you.
I don't know, something.
No, it has cool art
Steve-
style.
No,
Like,
it doesn't.
You become a painting. You have to have.
As
art
like
style
the
to be a
it has
painting.
like the SNES designs, but he doesn't have pink hair. I don't.
Yeah, the SNES is a weak art style.
No.
I mean,
Oh,
sorry. What I meant to say by that was A Link to the Past has a weak art style, and this game copying it also.
That's not even
Look at this
true.
man's face. This man's
They're
face looks
3DS.
bad.
They're 3DS people.
But it's poorly stylized. Look at Triforce Heroes, and they look like Wind Waker Link, and it looks all right.
almost
This guy looks like a
3DS
pudgy little
has
fudge
characters with, like,
packer.
PNG faces. They never have model faces.
I don't like
PNG
3DS people as much as the next guy, but this is a really good game.
This is a really good game. The art style is like the weakest aspect of it, but it's not that bad.
It looks
okay.
visually
Fair
appealing. The colors make my eyes go pretty.
I think it
Laurel.
feels
Laurel's
good. I think it
beautiful.
animates
Isn't
well. I
Laurel
think it
pretty?
plays very, very well.
Don't you like Laurel?
Yes.
It's really pretty there. It's
I don't
like-
remember being really. I don't know if it was
It has
pretty.
good
200
colors
rupees for a
now.
required game for the
3DS games,
story.
the textures aren't gonna be good.
Well, then they should
Like
make.
you
They
say that
need
shit
to make
about
up for it with art style. Then
You say this shit about their faces, but this was made to be viewed on like a 2-inch screen at like 200p.
you're right.
Like it's okay if the faces don't look great. They're
That's
blurry
complete.
anyway.
You're completely right, Dan. It is okay that
Sadly,
they
that's
look
correct.
blurry and weird.
Like the only thing that
doesn't give an
like,
impression,
turning up
though.
The resolution, like turning up the resolution doesn't turn up the resolution of the textures. It just like
Well, yeah.
But it
I'm
doesn't
not
give
sure what
an
it does
impression.
exactly. It like smooths things out for sure. It like smooths out like polygons. I'm not sure how.
You play Pokemon Ultra Moon in 4K.
Yeah, and it runs at 60. And it runs at a
Kazzy.
constant 60.
I almost want to do that just for the fun of it. Except I would obviously play the ROM hack that makes it even vaguely challenging.
Yeah, and also you can run at a constant 60.
And 4K. I know I want.
Oh no. No, I'm talking about this.
Yeah, I'm playing video games.
Nintendo handheld games.
Well, frame rates on Nintendo games.
The fact
Frame rates
that-
in
the
games.
Fact, no, Pokemon.
This is Link Between
Pokemon
Worlds. This is a really good
a
game.
60 FPS game, but it drops below 14 frames, like during
Well,
battles.
yeah,
and shit.
that's just
What are you
because the
doing there?
3DS is like can't keep up.
Pokemon does not run well on the 3DS. Like, no Pokemon game has
Oh,
run
that-
well
that
on the
is a
3DS.
fact, because the 3DS is underpowered now.
It's not
What
even
the
because the 3DS is overpowered. It's or underpowered. It's because the Pokemon Company like future-proofed their 3D models. So like the 3D models are
So the
too
models
good
just
for
will.
3DS.
The models will stay the same for the next like 15 years, but in 15 years the game will run decent again.
Yeah,
You think
well,
so?
the Pokemon Go models are the same models that are used in the 3DS game.
Are they though? Are they? They don't look similar.
That's because
They don't
the
look the
3DS
same.
filters it
They
through
don't-
like an outline and
they don't
cell
look-
shading.
Yes, they don't look the same
Oh,
because
yeah,
the 3DS
fair enough.
filters it through an outline and it's also at a much lower resolution, so it looks
Huh.
pixelier.
That's why I'm excited for the Switch version, because they might make some more like high definition models.
Nintendo, like,
no, it's
well,
going to be the
Pokemon.
exact same models. It's just going to
I
look
don't
good.
think that's true.
The thing about Pokemon
it's
is that
the
they
same
don't
as the
make.
Pokemon
They're
Go
not.
models.
Pokemon isn't polished.
That's not entirely true, but yeah, I do agree with the 3D, like the 3D effects.
There's
Pokemon is a
rumors
game
that
with
the
like
next
Pokemon
there's
is
rumors that the
quality
next
is
main
quantity
series
over
Pokemon
quality.
game is not going to be turn-based.
That'd be
Well,
interesting,
if
to be
they do that,
honest.
then
Like
it
the
won't be-
main,
it
like
won't be
the
Pokemon
the
then, will it?
next, not Pokemon.
Cosmere, that's
but
a
the
that's a
next-
thinking inside the box mindset.
There's-
That is a
there's
limiting
rumors that
mindset.
The next main series Pokemon game will not be turn-based yet.
If Sonic had any more moves, he wouldn't be Sonic. Oh, if Pokemon was a turn-based, it wouldn't be Pokemon.
I don't know, man. I don't know what it would be, Kazzy. But
That's what the
I'm
main
glad.
line of Pokemon games are, though.
I think that they should change up the formula. There's no point in making any more.
The formula has gone stale.
People are gonna get really mad.
Who cares? They deserve to.
The people like the.
Because they're dumb.
No one got mad at Breath of the Wild, and it was critically acclaimed. I
No
don't
one got
think
mad
it
at Sun and
was
Moon,
not.
and they should have.
Yeah.
People got mad at Sun and Moon like a year later once they realized, wait a second, this game sucks.
I
Doesn't
don't
suck.
think I
It
don't
took
think
me like a
people will
year and
get
a half to
mad.
realize that Sun and Moon
And-
weren't good.
And if those people are mad, they can just play the old games. But the biggest problem is that like the Pokemon Company keeps playing it too safe with every game. They're all the same. They're all samey.
Like, yeah, like Pokemon just needs to like.
Their formula.
They
is
have no
make-
incentive to though. They have no
Their
incentive to
formula
branch out
is
because they're
make a
completely
new
successful
map.
the way they are.
Here's their formula. It's make a new map, make a few new gimmicks, make some new Pokemon, and then
And then just
you're done.
copy paste everything else. Also,
Yeah.
someone read chat. Someone go on chat reading duty.
And the biggest problem is that they make features that are like this changes Pokemon and Pokemon is going to be this from now on.
And
Like,
it doesn't.
We're going to add one feature, and it stays in every Pokemon game, and it's a huge waste of time, and it's annoying as fuck.
Wait a second. Which
I think
name like three.
I
Name
think-
like
I think
four.
copy and pasting
of what you're
is
talking
just for
about,
the newer
Dane.
ones, the 3D ones.
No, it's for every game. It's for every game after Ruby, Sapphire, Emerald.
No, it's not.
It's for every game after Ruby, Sapphire, Emerald.
That's true.
If you have an Eevee, and the only way to evolve Eevee to make it Glaceon is to make it touch a giant ice rock,
Then there needs to be an ice rock in every game.
Rock in every single game.
That is kind of a problem. That does make the games bloated, and they have to like introduce a lot of things that just won't matter to 90% of players.
Yes.
Give me this.
And then you have like the fucking talent shows. You have triple battles, which
Triple battles are
should
great.
Be default.
Yeah,
They should be default.
They should show up in the game. They should show up like once a route
But like,
or more.
But like, because they insist on taking all the mechanics, there's like 2 triple battles and 2 double battles
In the
every
entire
game for no
game.
reason.
Yeah, yeah.
Well,
Then you
I
have
wish
the
they were-
fashion shows. Fuck the fashion shows. Get the fuck out of here with that shit. I don't care.
Like I'm
No one
thinking
does.
about like the
They just
taking
bonus,
photos
they
of
don't give you
Pokemon
anything,
in Sun and Moon. I'm thinking about like taking photos of Pokemon and what else did they have?
Well, that
In
was
Sun and Moon.
necessary.
No, it wasn't. It was terrible.
They can take it out because I mean they probably are.
I don't know.
Why would they keep
Yeah,
that?
but like
It's
that
a
type of
gimmick.
thing is in every Pokemon game.
Shitty gimmick.
That type of thing is in every Pokemon game.
Well, in Pokemon,
It's not specifically having to take a picture, but it is some superfluous bad mechanic that they have to force a tutorial on.
What does your dream Pokemon game look like?
Oh,
It looks like Fire and Leaf Green.
Those are all
Diamond and
games that
Pearl.
already
Diamond and
exist.
Pearl,
You have to
please,
come up with a
Diamond
new
and
one, guys.
No,
I mean like reinvent the Pokemon series from the
Oh.
ground up. It is no longer a
I
JRPG.
get
What
it
does it
now.
look like?
Oh,
that's. I want
that's-
Diamond and Pearl.
Just the concept of Pokemon is completely different. What?
No, not even.
This guy with the big
I want
I
it
want
to
Diamond
be
and
like
Pearl.
I want it to be like an action fighting game where you train
Yeah,
with
that's
your
what I was
Pokemon or you are your Pokemon and you train.
That's
And you
it.
a game where you are the Pokemon.
Maybe.
Yeah. That's
that's
basically
Mystery
mine.
Dungeon.
Mine is a
Like an action
no,
fighter.
Not Mystery Dungeon. Like that's still mine is Tekken, but not Tekken. Pokken, but good.
Pokken.
That's-
Pokken, but
I want real time
Fighting games are like-
battles in the wild
Pokken felt really limiting.
on maps.
But like, how about a fighting game?
What if-
How about like a
what if there was a-
Bayonetta style fighting game where you just have like a million moves?
Yeah.
Right?
What if there was a Pokemon game where at the beginning of the game you got to pick like out of every single species of Pokemon, you got to pick which one you want to be, and then
No.
you're like are doing stuff in the wild and like trainers are like trying to catch you.
That'd be
No,
fun.
that wouldn't be fun. I don't think.
But the point is Pokemon has a lot of potential
fuck is-
places to
no,
go with
it
its
wouldn't be
concept,
fun.
and it just makes the same game again since 2003.
I don't know, maybe.
They could make.
Well, that would require you to like fight back against the trailers and like
And you could
kill them
yeah
or
you could
something.
either like decide to fight back against the trainers and like break out of the ball, or you could like accept to go into the ball and then you could like go on a journey with that trainer that you chose.
Okay. Now this sounds really okay. So what we're doing sounds really autistic, audience. Autistic. However,
Very.
I know how to turn this into something constructive, into something that actually contributes to life. Think about the concepts that Pokemon makes you think about, and turn that into its own IP. Turn that into its own fully fleshed out idea. Flesh it out and create it. Make it real. But don't make it a Pokemon fan game.
I want to touch Ampharos on his big red gem and on his big yellow nose.
Okay, yeah. Capture the feeling of wanting to boop Ampharos' big red nose and turn that into a new
His little red-
piece of
red
art.
gem and
Pokemon-
yellow nose.
Pokemon Amy VR.
But regarding
Yeah,
Pokemon, like
yeah,
certain
Dan, you know
mechanics
what,
are
that-
really good and should
that's
stay.
all
Some mechanics like
Pokemon
aren't.
is just VR.
A new mechanics
Well,
introduced.
maybe they could do a thing in like the Switch one where like they use the HD Rumble so you can pet.
Okay,
things and
here's what's like silly: is don't expect Nintendo to like do anything.
Oh,
Don't expect Nintendo to
Not
do anything other than what they've been doing.
Steve, come on. Leave him alone.
Oh no, I fully expect the next Pokemon game to just be the same bullshit again.
Good, that's
Really?
correct.
I hope so.
I don't hope
I
so,
don't-
but that's what I expect.
Go play the fucking 80 games you already have, you nerd. I want new shit.
Well, yeah, I want new shit that has stuff from those games.
And by new stuff, I mean games that came out in the 90s that I never played, such as Tomb Raider.
Disgusting.
No, I'm gonna play that. It's gonna be really good.
I've
Promise.
never played it. Don't worry.
It's gonna be amazing.
kidding.
Tomb Raider is like calling out to me in the way that like Environmental Station Alpha called to me, in the way that Waveland
They
called to me.
already-
It's like that
they
game could be
already-
just the coolest game if I just played it.
Already perfected Pokemon in black and white. We don't need any more games in the JRPG style. We have perfect
Well,
ones.
That's softcore
We have-
true. That is
We have
softcore
like
true.
3 perfect ones.
And
they
they
took out
are?
the balls with the special effects on them, so clearly it's
What are
not.
the best ones? Dane, what are the best ones? Because I have only played Black and White Onward.
Diamond and Pearl are the best ones.
Black and
That's
White,
the fact.
Black
That
and
is my
White
favorite
2,
gen. That's my
Black and
favorite
White,
gen of,
Black and
like,
White
design.
2, Heart Gold and Soul Silver.
Yeah.
Fire
Heart
Red
Gold
is
Soul is very
great.
good,
Platinum
very,
is
very good.
great.
You know the problem? You know the problem with this is that because I have only played Black and White onward.
She only
when you
knows
say
new
Heart Gold,
Pokemon.
Soul Silver, I don't know what gen you're talking about.
You're talking-
Heart Gold, Soul
Gen
Silver.
4.
It's Gen 2 remastered in the Gen
No,
4 engine.
no. If you
It's-
even
it's-
say
it-
if you even
Heart-
say those words, Heart Gold Soul Silver is Gen 2, you're
Heart
being
Gold and
confusing.
Soul Silver is a Gen 4 game, but it is the Generation 2 remaster. It is the remake of.
Heart Gold Soul
It's-
Silver
it-
is not Generation
Gold
2,
Soul
and
Silver
even
is
saying
the
those
remake-
words like is very confusing to a lot of people.
I'm talking.
I am talking over you.
Oh my god.
It's
I'm trying to explain to Cassie.
You've successfully
It's
explained.
Gold and Silver remade in the Gen 4 engine with better graphics and just more Pokemon.
I don't know about better graphics,
So are
but
the- are the-
Yes,
Gen
it looks
3
better. It
Pokemon
looks
in the
better.
game?
I think so.
I mean, yeah, it is better graphics compared to like
it
the
even
original.
looks better than Diamond, Pearl, and
Zugok begs to differ on better
Platinum. Fucking
graphics.
Zugok, I'll kill you.
It's not the best
Gen
looking
2 has
Pokemon
really
game.
good
None
art
of them look
style.
particularly good.
Zugok washes cha-cha-cha.
Actually, didn't know Joe. Yeah.
Who can trust
What a
him?
loser.
Well, I'll watch Joe when Joji finds me. When Joji and I meet, it'll be like two Magnemite forming a Magneton or whatever. We'll just marathon a Shida Joe.
I know it won't happen.
We'll just watch
but
like 700
wish,
episodes.
I really wish Pokemon was like 2D animated
If that ever
instead of
happened.
like 3D models.
A lot of
What
yeah,
do you
that's
mean in the-
that's a
in
nice
the
munchy
games? Yeah,
opinion.
of course.
Yeah, in the game.
Guys, look, my lamp
The-
is on my
the
painting.
sprites look way better than the 3D models.
Everyone stop and look. My lamp is on my painting. That is
Sure it is.
polish.
Yes, it is.
That is kinesthetics.
That is not kinesthetics.
It's
not what
softcore
it
is.
is.
No.
It's
In every
not.
game, in every single game, they remade the sprites and gave them animations, and they kind of just drew them again so they looked better. Now it's 3D models are going to be the same for all the time.
Oh
Well, I
yeah.
don't want it to be sprites either. I
sucks.
want it to be 2D animation. I want it to
But what
be
does that mean? I don't
Traditional,
want it to be smooth. I want it
tradi-
white.
traditional animation, like
What
Cells,
the
like
fuck do you
Disney or
mean?
whatever.
What the fuck do you mean? What does that mean? I want it to like be animated like Skullgirls.
Like Skullgirls, yeah.
I don't think that would fit the
I
style.
want Pokemon
No,
to look
if
like
if
You
anyone
know what
ever
I
says
fucking
I don't
mean,
think
you
that would
piece
fit
of
the
shit."
style, you need to like open your mind to the
cartoon!
world out there.
It's a cartoon.
on
and
Cartoon
that's-
Network.
Stop.
That's a cartoon.
We're like really passionate about this like
What the fuck do you
really
mean it's a
autistic
cartoon?
subject.
It's Pokemon. I want Pokemon to look like that.
Dan,
I want it to be-
cartoons aren't real. Come on.
They aren't. You're right, but neither is Pokemon.
Pokemon is real. I saw it on my shelf.
I knew playing a Nintendo game was a good idea.
The worst company of all time.
Hey, what
Oh
about
no,
those
we're at a
Sony
different
phones?
elevation.
What the fuck?
I
The
own
Sony
like
phone?
50. I own like 50 PS games. I've played like 3 of them.
Or the X-boners.
What
I've
we
played
talking
some of them.
about? Wait, what do you mean?
I'm being memey.
Yeah, he's memeing.
PS4 is great and I love it.
PlayStation supposedly just has like a huge library. And it does. I own a lot of
It
games.
It has like 4 or 5 exclusive games that are worth buying.
Like what? I don't
Crash
think there's any at
Bandicoot.
all.
Gravity
That's not
Rush
exclusive
2.
anymore, so it doesn't.
Gravity
count.
Rush 2, Bloodborne,
heard that game was
Horizon
good.
Zero Dawn. Currently, but not for long, Crash the Insane Trilogy.
Hmm.
Was that confirmed?
Currently, but not for long, Monster Hunter Worlds. Actually, is that on Xbox? I'm not sure.
No. Was Crash on Switch confirmed? I don't
Yes,
remember.
and on Xbox.
Okay. Neat.
And PC, I think, but I'm not sure.
Crash is
I
not
don't think-
PlayStation's
I haven't heard anything
big.
about that.
Steve, didn't you see the Nintendo Direct?
I
Crash
did, but I
was in it.
forgot it.
And he
Yeah.
fucking skipped through all of it. 'Cause it's...
No, I got home. When I got home from work, it was almost over. So all I
Aw.
saw was like the Splatoon and the Smash.
You didn't like rewatch it from the beginning.
It's
There
not
No.
was a lot of
YouTube
good shit in
exists.
there.
I
Dude,
don't-
there was a lot of good shit in there. What
But
the
there
fuck?
wasn't Rhythm Heaven or Earthbound.
There was Wario. There
That's
was Undertale,
close.
There was Earthbound. There was Undertale.
You're right.
Ness was in it, yeah.
This big key can't open this small door. What am I gonna do? Oh, there's the key. I had to explore to find
do you
it.
Do you mean Mother 3 or a new Earthbound game? 'Cause I'm pretty sure they're never gonna make.
I would be happy either way. Like I know I'm the one who cries. Hang on. Let me have like a spiel here. I'm normally the one who cries. I'm normally the one who cries. Shut up. I'm gonna like mute this whole stream so I can make this point. on stream. I'm actually just gonna do that. I'm actually just gonna turn you off stream so that I can make this point uninterrupted. You get to listen to the stream for the next 4 minutes. All right. I'm normally the guy who cries, don't ask for ports, because if the game's on one console, then you're basically set. And Mother 3 is, in fact, for Game Boy Advance. You just have to, like, find a reproduction or reproduction copy and play it on the Game Boy Advance, and it's perfect, and the translation is perfect, and it's great. But some people don't like that. Some people, I don't know. I feel like if Mother 3 got, like, officially released by Nintendo in English, then, I don't know. I guess, like, more people would pay attention to it. It would get the attention it deserves. It would get the discussion it deserves. It would, like, people would be able to, we'd be able to determine whether the game is good or bad and in what ways the game is good or bad. Because, like, Mother 3 is, like, only gonna be seen by, like, diehard fans who got the thing, and they're probably gonna like the game. And if they don't like the game, they're probably not gonna talk about it because it's not a popular game. So if the game got a little exposure, then we'd be able to learn from it, and we'd be able to learn more about Mother 3 by having more people play it, by having more eyes on it. And now I'm going to create, okay. So I've unmuted myself, but there needs to be like a 30-second buffer here.
Oh, okay. Steve.
No, shut up.
think it would increase-
Shut up, there's a buffer. Okay, I think the buffer ended and everyone was able to hear that spiel.
It's finished now. Sorry about
Okay,
that.
okay, cool. I like how I just like I was the one who asked people to stop telling people to shut up, and I'm just like so aggressive about it.
Tell Ukrainians and cock that last night I fell asleep, so I didn't see the drawing you made of me as Puss in Boots, but I saw it today and I really like it. Thank
Did
you.
Zugok draw?
Yeah, he drew.
Where?
Puss in Boots.
Yeah,
Show me.
I think that Nintendo isn't against the idea of making another Earthbound game because recently they've been giving it a lot more attention. They re-released Mother 1 in the United States. They translated an NES game.
That was a while ago, though.
It was already translated. Or is
It
it
was a little bit ago. It was not already translated.
Is there evidence
I don't
that yeah, it was. Mother 1 was like 99 if not 100% translated, and then they just decided not to release it because like the SNES was out. And because it was really expensive to make Mother 1 like cartridges because it was like really big or something. So
Alright, thanks for the fact check, Steve. I'm gonna take your word on that. But also, like, the fact that they released it at all is kind of like, I guess, some kind of proof. I mean, they also released Star Fox 2, but I don't know. On top of that, like, I like the idea that Undertale is coming on Switch, not because I'm gonna buy Undertale on Switch, I already own it. But I like it because it means that Nintendo has to acknowledge that Undertale was a success and is obviously directly inspired by Earthbound.
yeah,
And it was a huge success.
it
means
filled
that
the
might
Mother
not be
4
against the
niche.
idea.
It filled the Mother 3 niche basically.
It really did fill like a Mother sequel niche.
The Mother
It
3
really
it
did.
filled the Mother 3 niche that people didn't get because they
already
didn't
Mother 3.
import. Yeah, well that's the joke. That's the joke.
Okay.
Yeah.
that's what
I
I
would love, and they were making like Earthbound 64, I think. I would love to see like an Earthbound game that's like they do weird shit with 3D models. I'd
That's
love
just
that.
it was just incredibly ambitious, but it would have been awesome.
Yeah. I mean that's the whole point. Is that like all these games
It was like
are
too big for the carts. But now
they do
you
whatever the
can
fuck
do
they
that.
want, and they're like super ambitious, and I love the idea of just like some niche outsider like game. Like basically I just want a AA Nintendo JRPG that's quirky. That's what I want.
You want Earthbound.
Yeah.
Hey.
That's exactly what Earthbound is.
But I want like a new Earthbound.
And I can understand that want since there's been so few of them, and since there's like it doesn't feel like it's fulfilled its potential completely. It feels
And there are
like there's
so
still
many
ground
games
yet to
that are
cover.
Inspired by it too.
Yeah.
Like for some series, I'm like, dude, you're set. Like what could you possibly do with Mega Man to this day? But with Mother, it's like, yeah, you could do a lot with that.
What could you possibly do with Pokemon?
Similar.
Steve, you're gonna be in my clutches in like 1.5 days.
I know it's gonna be so cool. It's gonna be the best. I'm
I'm
nervous.
gonna get attacked by a white leopard.
Yeah, you're
Gonna
be
get
right in my
glomped.
talons.
Kazu will be there exclusively in her fursuit.
I
I
just want you to see her face. She's been like catfishing you this
Seen her
entire time.
I've seen her face.
been
No,
catfishing
no
you.
one has seen that face. That was actually her.
Oh yeah, this is all an elaborate catfish. Like,
Yeah.
the PCP and Munchie and Radcon 1 and 2 was all a ruse to catfish me and 4 other boys.
Yeah.
What about Radcon 1 and 2?
Because Radcon 1 and 2 is proof that Munchie is a real person.
No,
Is
Munchie
it,
is
is
real.
it though?
Munchie is real. I'm saying is Kazi.
Am I stuck? No.
Oh,
Okay.
I already catfished.
Kazi, she doesn't have as strong of evidence, but she does have some because she's had like tweets with Munchie. She's been in videos. She's been in like Twitter streams.
Go on the wall, Steve. No.
Go in the wall, Steve. No.
See, that could be graphics. That's graphics.
What?
That's graphics. All this, it's graphics, Steve.
What is graphics?
Graphics.
The streams are CGI.
No, they're not CGI. They're graphics.
Of
Dude, the
course.
graphics of this anime really suck. They need to get better graphics for this anime.
Yeah.
Oh man, hey Dane, did you fill out the anime consensus?
What?
Do you know about the anime
Like,
consensus?
platform.
It's just this big old survey that some people are in like in like a group are like distributed or like they're kind of spreading around to like the anime fandom as a whole, and they're gonna try to like they're gonna try to send the results to like actual anime like producers or whatever so that they can see what we want, I suppose. And in the consensus I wrote, if your anime looks like an anime but isn't as good as Space Dandy, it's trash.
Isn't the
I
anime
never-
consensus?
There is no place there is no community in the world with less of a consensus than anime fan.
That's
Isn't the
true.
Video games? Isn't the anime consensus
Well,
just?
yeah, that too.
Isn't the anime consensus just like my anime list? Like, am I?
Why can't they just?
Am I
tell us
stupid?
now?
I need to find the
Isn't that
path.
already like set up for them? Like they already have like #1 anime, #2, #3.
Yeah, but their number one anime is trash. Wait, no, it's not. Sword Art Online isn't number one.
Yeah, Sword Art Online is like I don't even.
It's
know
in
if
the
it's
top
in
10.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure
Dude,
it is.
when we were going to get when we
I'm
went
pretty
to
sure the #1 is like.
I think it's Death Note.
Full Metal Alchemist.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's Full Metal Alchemist. Yeah, I think it is.
I'm pretty sure it's. Oh well, now I have to
Yeah,
fact check, even though this part of the conversation is kind of pointless.
when we went to the costume store to get Munchie's clothing for a certain Radcon event, they had like there was like all this fucked up shit. They had like these
Most popular
overhead,
Death Note, yeah.
like overhead things that were just like lined like wall to wall with like really shitty scary like mascot heads, and then in the very corner there was one single box with like the Sword Art Online sword in it.
Oh, what? It's great.
Digi's series on why Sword Art Online sucks really killed the series, guys.
It
I mean,
didn't.
It didn't actually.
It was a joke. Okay.
It
However,
changed-
this reminds me.
I think it did. I think
It
did-
botched
I
the
think
score
it
by
did
like
change-
0.4
Changed
points.
Opinions of a lot of people, yeah.
Like
I
0.4 out of
think
10, it
did
went down,
Genuinely shift the discussion in a different direction. I genuinely do think that's it.
and that's a
But
successful video.
I feel like people already felt that way, and did you just put it into words for people?
Yeah, and that's like the complete success of an analysis video is the things you're describing.
Because like people already felt that way. It's the same with the Plinkett reviews, like the
Absolutely.
Plinkett Star Wars.
But that's what makes it a good video.
Yeah.
Okay, anyway, hey, I need to make an announcement. So I'm going to do some giveaways in Radcon, and they might go to viewers, and they might go to just other Arm Retrieval. I said Radcon. I said Radcon. No, I meant Arm Retrieval Con. I'm going to be doing some giveaways.
Steve, no boyfriends allowed at Radcon.
I have been thinking about
Can I go to Radcon?
Stop. Everyone stop talking, please. I need to give away some stupid pointless items that I bought and thought I would use but haven't, but you guys could find use of, okay? So Munchie is going to receive a broken Nintendo GameCube for skit purposes of which have not been elaborated upon. Okay, the next item I need to give away is a Magda from the Vapors. What's her name? The girl from the Vapors,
shirt,
black
man.
t-shirt,
Sure, I want that.
men's large.
I want that.
Give me.
Ethan
No,
might
that's
get it
me.
first.
No, I want that.
Ethan might get it
Give me it
first, but
right
if Ethan
now.
doesn't get it, Kazi will get it. At Arm Retrieval Con. Okay, hang on.
I'll try it and see how it
The-
fits me,
the
'cause
next
guys,
item-
it fits me really
The
bad.
next item in the giveaway.
Give it to Ethan.
The next item in the giveaway is from a costume store. It is a sparkly like America cowboy hat with like a sparkly America pattern on it.
Give that to Munchie.
Yeah. I bought it for like $15 and thought this would be a great Halloween costume. And then when Halloween came, I just sat in my room and played video games.
Oh, yeah, Munchie would like that.
And the last item is like a half skull mask. It's just like a skull mask, but it's just like the head and it goes down to the mouth. I was gonna combined that with the America hat, and I was the ghost of the real America. But I live in nowhere and I don't do skits, so the ghost of the real America, he never died, so he never unlived.
What?
He's a dead concept basically, and I'm gonna be moving soon, so I need to like get this excess stuff out of here, and maybe you guys can find use of these dumb props that I bought.
I'll certainly find use of that shirt. I'm gonna cut the sleeves off and make it a tank top.
If you okay.
I'm looking at Link Between Worlds, and I realized something. People always point out in like Link Between Worlds, Link to the Past, fucking the first one. They always point out like, oh, the bats, like you can hit them in 3D space because it's like implied 3D space. So no matter where they are in height, you always hit them. But like, that's exactly what happens here, and this is actually fully rendered 3D.
I think it's softcore doesn't happen. I think if a bat is like on a floor above you, it's like kind of shenanigans. I think the bats in this game, like, they swoop and they swoop, and sometimes they just don't get hit by your sword, and it's shenanigans.
Sometimes they just don't get hit by your sword. Are you serious?
Yeah, because of like their elevation and because of like the way they move, it's kind of shenanigans. It makes the bats like an actually challenging enemy, but in reality, it just makes them annoying.
Did you know?
Oh yeah, do not fight enemies on stairs in this game.
Did you know that in Smash 4, there's a Charizard move that acts differently in stages that render the character in 2D than stages that render the character in 2D?
That sounds really interesting. What move is that?
It's like some kind of tail whip. It's like a neutral. It's like a footsie. It's not like a special.
Yeah, but what's the difference? What are the details? I want the deets.
In a 3D space, Charizard's hitbox actually goes behind and swoops to the front. But since it's one of the levels that render you in 2D, there isn't a behind to move the hitbox to, so it like acts differently, and the hitbox ends up being somewhere else on the plane.
Interesting.
Steve, I need help.
Yes?
I need help. I'm trying to draw a big Zelda bird.
Oh.
I'm trying to do it. I can't get his arms right. I can't do it.
You want to look at E621 pictures of him.
So all the hitboxes in Smash are actually
order. Be sure to type in order:*score in the search box.
Wait, what? Oh,
what is this?
Wait,
box?
You can do that?
Yeah, it will show you the highest rated picture first, and then it will just go in descending.
That?
Are you serious?
I didn't know you could do that.
Cassie, that's what makes E621 like readable, usable at all. Is like order:*score or score: greater than like 9.
Everything in order of newest, and so you look at like shit and stuff.
Yeah. You need a blacklist that's like 3,000 characters long and order:*score to like make that like a good website.
All Boru's should be fucking Derpy Boru, so I can like organize my tags and watch things. Cause like it's kind of depressing that the only good fucking Boru is the fucking pony one, which isn't relevant anymore at all.
Can I do that for?
Well, that was your E621 advice for the Steve stream. I missed a treasure chest.
Cause you can sign in and like have presets on Derpy Boru, so you can have like, you don't even have to search. You just never see pictures that are under like a certain.
Yeah, the blacklist. Yes.
Yes.
What's Boru?
It's just like a gathering of images.
Boru is basically an image posting website.
I can't go out. I missed a chest. It probably has nothing important in it. In fact, it does have nothing important in it, but I feel bad that I missed it. I don't feel bad that I missed it.
Which is the biggest safe for work Boru.
Borus are safe for work?
Just Vine sauce fan art.
That's nice.
He gets so much fan art. He has to have an entire Boru to himself, and he's one of the biggest. And he is the biggest SFW safe for work Boru. Yeah, I got the.
That's nice.
Yeah, that's how much fan art he fucking gets. It's crazy.
Guys, someone let Ethan know the highest rated image on E621 is a Breakson thing.
Oh, is it Zong Punch?
Oh, I thought it would have been like. I thought it would have been like Twilight or something. That's weird.
No, it's Breakson.
How new is that?
Like a few months.
Oh no. Oh no.
I don't think Ethan would
Bryson.
like that
I
one
know
though.
that. I know that for a time, at least like 4 years ago, so this might be outdated. Twilight Sparkle was by far the most drawn fictional character ever, like in porn.
Okay.
Ev-
No.
It's Zonk Punch like recently like kind of embraced his chubby fetish.
Cute.
We're gonna get banned from YouTube.
From just talking about it. Yeah, I feel dirty
Yeah, we're gonna
just
get the
talking
Steve
about it.
Streams channel
Steve.
banned from YouTube.
Steve.
This is a good stream though. Is that Ethan?
Steve.
Oh, Ethan, we we're just talking about something that you wouldn't like, so we're gonna stop talking about it. But look at A Leap Between Worlds. I can stream it now. None of you were here at the beginning of the stream, and I made this really good gag at the beginning of the stream. I'm not gonna repeat it though. You're gonna have to rewatch the stream later. Watch like the first like minute of the stream to have this like really clever gag
Well,
for
I'm-
Citra.
I don't even have to wait until the stream's over. I can just jump there.
You
right
can
now.
just you can do that. That's true.
Steve.
And
Yes?
everyone else tunes out, and no one's gonna listen to what we're saying right now.
I don't care.
Do I need to bring my GameCube?
No,
Okay, I do not need. For the record, I do not need to bring my GameCube.
you do not need to bring your GameCube. You can bring Melee, but we might not need it. 20XX might work on my Wii, but you should bring
Okay,
Melee just
okay.
in case.
Ethan,
And
you're
another
here
thing.
just in time.
For what?
You're here just in time. You're here just in time. I have
Alright.
discovered that
No.
the highest rated
No.
image
No.
of 21 is a Breaksim thing.
Oh yeah.
No, you wouldn't like it though. I promise.
You want a leg, dog?
No, you would not like it.
Bet.
I didn't look at it.
I don't
but
think you'd like
it's like
it.
an animation. I did not look at it yet. But
I never watched Harry Potter.
Oh, I'll be the judge, jury, and executioner.
All right, keep me posted,
Okay,
Ethan.
I don't know
Live
what it's gonna be,
reaction.
but it's by Zonk Punch. So,
Live
you
Zonk
know.
Punch reaction.
Oh, I have no idea who that is.
Show up on stream.
He's like Jason
But I
Aphex,
will
but
say-
good.
I have a feeling you should not show it on stream.
Oh yeah, Steve. What about a Wiimote? Should I bring one of those?
What games are we bringing again?
Melee. I'm bringing Melee, Kirby's Air Ride, the Thousand Year Door, and Double Dash.
You should bring one Wiimote so we can play Rhythm Heaven Fever co-op.
All right.
Link
Even
in
if we
voice
don't play
text,
co-op,
but
playing like
don't
single
embed
player
it,
co-op
'cause
is
I don't
still
wanna
really,
search
really,
for it.
really cool. Some of the like co-op games are like good.
Nice. Yeah, I'll bring a classic controller too.
That's good just in case I get the police on the airplane saying, "Hey, you can't bring batteries," and I don't want to buy batteries. No, but I'd still need batteries in that case.
Uh-oh.
I would still need batteries in that case.
I don't know what it is, but I can see the thumbnail and
Don't do it.
Hey, that's a big guy.
For you.
For you?
I'm not into big guys though, so.
Yeah.
Thanks.
Yeah.
it's not about the guy, it's about breaks.
That's something to do with
Voice text.
interpretation.
The best Pokemon.
Kazi, you have
Everyone's
no
favorite.
idea. No, this is not me.
It
this
just
is-
said it was tagged Breaksin, so I sent it to you.
Kazi, I've made
Well, you
extensive
got that
warnings,
part
and you blazoned up onward.
What
You
the
got
heck?
that part right, but this ain't for me, unfortunately.
I'm sorry.
No, don't apologize. It's not your fault.
Apologize.
It's not your fault.
Oh my gosh, these
Soft
knights just
punches.
poke you. They poke you so much.
Pokemon.
Can I say how much of a sin it is that everybody's reblogging and liking my Twilight picture, but nobody said anything about the Rainbow Dash one, which is
I'll go to
objectively,
Rainbow
I
Dash
like
one.
it.
Was it posted online?
clicked
Was it
on-
posted
I
on
clicked-
Twitter?
I
I've been
clicked the heart
streaming and
symbol
goofing
on it.
off.
Someone posted in chat, like on stream.
While
Wait.
I think they're both equal.
Separate,
I like
but
them
equal.
both.
I can't. Owlretz is
Zagaki Ramadi should
Owlretz
be
is
a
extremely displeased by our degeneracy talk, and I
Zagaki Ramadi
I
should
for
be able
one
to post links.
feel what's the word? It's not shame, but it's like
Fear.
it's like I'm sorry that you had to be inconvenienced. So I'm sorry that we wronged you in this way. Like a year ago, I just kept it completely covered, and now it's just like it keeps coming up.
Yeah, I'll be back in a pack.
Oh, sick.
Oh my god. Tomorrow.
I'm like 60% packed, and it's just been taking space in my room all week.
Everybody better go into voice text right now and click the heart button.
Oh, well, I'm not logged into Twitter on this computer, and my laptop keeps crapping itself and giving up on the notion of Wi-Fi, so I really can do nothing about this unless I go on my phone and go to blah, 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 open up Discord on mobile and click on that and then like it on my mobile, which is signed in.
You better.
I can't go on mobile because my phone is at the Apple Store overnight, and it sucks.
What? What did you do to it?
That Rainbow Dash is rad. Acro, have you figured out how to get the... Wait, how do I open this up in Twitter? How do I open this post in Twitter?
Like, just click the link and it'll open.
No, it's going in a funny Discord Safari browser, but it's not going to my Twitter app.
Funny one.
This is so stupid.
Just go onto Twitter and click on me.
Oh, yeah, okay. But Acro, have you investigated at all a way to keep this like it's almost like chalk art style that's like really striking and textured and good, but also looks really good when you zoom in?
I mean, that's just sort of a limitation of the way of the brush.
Oh, okay.
You can only
I hope I'm
zoom
not
in so-
projecting my own desire onto you. I thought you might have mentioned that once. But it also could have easily been just me. Because I definitely mentioned it.
That's probably you when you were talking about like that
The
thing
Munchie
they did
picture.
with Arm Retrieval and Munchie.
Yeah, that was when I talked about it, but I pretended that you shared the same desire. But it looks great. It's a great drawing. You know how to draw, and you draw really good, and it's a good, unironically good picture. There's nothing wrong. It's a flawless picture. There's nothing wrong with it.
Yes.
I have like weird headcanons about pony teeth
It's about teeth.
and like how ponies evolve.
This is a weird and gross video.
What's that noise?
Dane, what did you click on? You didn't click on it, did you?
Oh, the top voted post on E621? No, that's what I'm looking at.
You are regret. You are regret.
It's really weird. Like,
Pretty weird.
It
who
is.
the fuck animated this? It looks like fucking.
Yeah, it's animated really fucking weirdly.
Yeah.
It looks like
What's
they
that
drew
noise, though?
images
What's that
and then they
noise?
warped them.
Yeah. That's exactly what the style is.
And it's done really well.
Yep.
I mean, if it is just
Is it
just
called
because of the
tweening?
warping, they warped it really fucking well. But also, like,
There's like this like steamy like overlay over it.
it feels like it was made by a computer.
Yeah. The movements are like really slow.
Not even slow. It's just like weird. This goes on for a long time.
It does.
What is that
I'm gonna sleep
noise?
through
What
it.
is that
Yeah,
noise?
it's no one else hearing that noise. It's really annoying.
I'm hearing it. I don't know who it is.
Yeah, I also hear it.
I know how to find out though.
Hang on, wait. Everyone be quiet.
just
Everyone be quiet.
It's Kazi.
It's Kazi.
I muted Kazi and it stopped. It's Kazi.
So, server mute her. Don't.
I'm not gonna. Well, I'm just gonna personally mute her. And then I'm gonna say, Kazi, let me know when you stop.
fucking.
Did you
This
leave?
is such a good game. Link Between Worlds is a
You got the
great
power
game.
glove.
I like it.
Oh, the power glove. You can be the wizard now.
You can lift rocks. Oh, that's
can
right.
win the
Power
Nintendo
Glove. That's
tournament.
really funny. I've found all 100 of these guys so many times. It's just pretty. It's a pretty good It's pretty good. It's pretty good. It's a pretty
You're
good
pretty good.
activity. Thank you. I accept your compliment. I am pretty good.
When am I gonna be able to get on a 360-degree treadmill and do this game in real life?
It started again. Oh damn it.
I'm keeping Cassie muted until it's over.
Oh, she's gone.
Oh, she's gone? She left the
Do you
chest?
think it's that thing where like she source lags?
She source legs.
Because that's literally what happens.
Never heard of that.
No, Kazi's still in the chat, and I muted her, and it's there.
No,
She's talking and she's fine now.
Alright.
Oh, okay.
You okay, Kazi?
Welcome back, Kazi. Were you playing like paddleball?
No, I wasn't doing anything.
Paddleball.
I think it might have been a fan.
Blue Regard, Q Kazoo.
Maybe it was that source lag thing where like Discord lags out for Kazi.
Holy fuck, A Link Between Worlds came out in 2013? What the
It's
shit?
like 5 years ago, but it still feels new.
Oh my god!
3DS games are kind of old, but they still feel like
This game
big.
came out last year. I thought this
Like-
was like a 2016 game.
Guys,
almost
The
like
Legend of
3DS
Zelda
at the
Majora's
console.
Mask is on your handheld, and it runs better than it does on console. Like, that's just like, it's such a big game that you
Wait,
like
what's
that
that?
you like soak in. It's it's not something you'd expect to be on a handheld, but it's just on a handheld, man. The power of
Wish it
technology is
wasn't.
incredible.
I kind of wish
True.
it came out for Wii U.
Same, but it's cool that it's on 3DS. I'd rather it was on Wii U, but it's cool that it's on 3DS.
They're making
It's
Luigi's
cool.
Mansion. They're remaking it on the 3DS.
They're putting different M&Ms.
Whoa, what was that?
My anger at them remaking Luigi's Mansion, but for 3DS.
Did 3DS make the
Um,
controls worse?
No, it's gonna
it
control the
wouldn't make it
same
worse.
as a Luigi's Mansion 2, I'm sure.
But did Dark Moon
Yeah,
control
that-
worse?
And it's yeah, the Dark Moon controls are fine, but
Oh, they're fine. Okay.
I'm pretty sure the reason why they're remaking Luigi's Mansion for the 3DS is because the engine is already there on the 3DS.
Of course,
Yeah.
yeah.
It's
That's
a
why.
it's a safe
Probably
investment
exactly why.
that they have
Yeah.
more to benefit than to lose. It's like poker.
But
It's
it
business
should be on the
corporation.
Switch because I
Video
watched
game-
I watched a comparison between Luigi's Mansion Dark Moon, or not Dark Moon, Luigi's Mansion remake and the old one, and they look exactly the same.
The video game industry is just poker night at the inventory. You make it, you make bets, and Strong Bad makes fun of you.
No, but they literally look exactly the same, except the 3DS remake is a lower resolution because it's on 3DS.
It's a D-make then.
You're a
I mean,
demon.
it's not because the 3DS like
I
it
mean,
doesn't
it's
need a higher
portable.
resolution to look good.
Thought it was good.
And it's also portable.
Big Zelda Bird
Yeah, but it
has
could be on the
hard
Switch.
arms.
I
Well, like, it got
understand.
ported to the 3DS.
Did you find any good references, Kazi?
I didn't know what they look like. I just gotta.
Guys, I drank almond chocolate milk today. For the
Did you
first
did you
time.
did you see the Red Wolf
Sounds
13
pretty
drawing?
gross.
Did you see the Zero Fox 1000 drawings?
What are you talking
Steve,
about?
are you referencing specific images of cast that
Yeah.
probably are not safe for work?
Yeah,
That you think that I know which specific one?
that's the gag.
Evolved chocolate almond milk.
Came into the dungeon.
Into the dungeon.
I don't know. How about I mean, Dark Gem draws them at like weird angles.
I know Dark Gem.
What are you talking about?
That's a name I recognize.
Okay, but I don't know. Just look for other pictures of them, I guess.
But it's
Check out this dungeon. This dungeon is all about verticality. Whoa, but also it's Link
cast.
Between Worlds.
Link me every cast that there is.
Okay, this is. I think this is pretty cool that they like, what's the word? They like this like red blue switch system that they like translated it into the Link Between Worlds format by turning them into walls.
He's not gonna do it. He's not gonna link me cast.
I'm gonna what?
He's not gonna do it.
I'm not gonna do what?
He's not gonna link me cast.
Dude, well there would be like there would be like 15 links if I did.
15's not that big.
Well, you know, you gotta curate them into the best of the best. Hey, someone read chat. Someone read YouTube chat.
Okay.
No, don't do it, Kaz. Kazzy's doing something more important.
No.
Pretend I'm not watching on mute. Okay, now I can hear stuff. Nothing else has happened.
I do have Discord notification sounds turned off, Howard. I mean, probably, maybe, I don't know.
What?
I
Disgusting.
don't even know.
What
Dude,
do
you
I shall read.
I
the
have like
chats in the
90%.
chat.
Okay, I do have like 90% of my chats of my Discord chats muted because it's obnoxious. The beep is obnoxious.
Yeah, I agree.
I don't think so. I think it's a very nice sound.
think the only server I don't have muted is Friendly Dad Confederacy.
It's only obnoxious because like
It happens so
associated
often,
with
and when you don't want it to
like,
happen.
getting a message.
But I like getting a message from Discord.
This dungeon lags, man.
Look at this dungeon's fucking
have
GIF
Arm
ass
Retrieval Con
faces.
to
Look at
too.
those fucking GIFs on their face.
it's pretty much a gift.
Yeah, it's cute.
Yeah.
I'm almost certain it is a GIF.
Yeah,
Probably
it's
isn't.
absolutely a texture on a model. Might not
Animated
even be a
texture
model.
equals GIF.
It's almost like it's a game.
Yeah, but sometimes it's really cool to like notice the, you know, to see the strings, to see the gears running behind the clock.
Dude, did you guys know that Super Mario 3 is a stage play?
Whoa,
Wow,
dude,
wait,
like,
when did you learn that? I never knew that.
guys,
I saw the strings.
I feel like this game controls better with a controller
String.
because the circle pad is cancer.
Mario is a
That's
puppet.
I'm almost certain that's true. Even with the input lag, the control stick is just a miles better than the D-pad, and I can run around, and it's great.
That's a fact. I hate D-pads.
No, the circle pad rather. Circle
No,
pad's
D-pads are
bad.
great.
D-pads are great. The 3DS D-pad is amazing for Shovel Knight, which is great because
D-pads are perfect for
3DS is
2D
the second
games.
most popular platform for Shovel Knight. D-pads are good, but circle pads are terrible.
No. No.
Circle pads are
Don't say
bad, dude.
that.
If you even press the circle pad ever, like it's like your finger slips off of it, and you have to constantly
No,
like
well, that's-
stop and
that's if you're
readjust.
bad.
You need to get thumb grippies on your thumbs. You need to have.
Oh, my thumbs need to get good. Okay, cool.
No. You need to take a knife and you need to cut ridges into your thumb so that it has more.
What is this Marble Blast
places to
Ultra?
grip and catch.
What is this Marble Blast Ultra where I mod my controller to like control stick to press
Yeah.
farther so that I can move faster?
No, but it's not the control stick; it's your thumb.
Yeah, even worse.
You say worse, I say better.
You just play guitar.
This is 5
You
rupees.
just play guitar forever until you have huge calluses on your thumb, and then you can use the touchpad.
Very good.
Does Guitar Hero work? Or does it have to be a guitar?
No, it has to be stringy so you get calluses.
Everyone look at the background. Look at those cloudy clouds on the corner of that level.
Look at those image-ass clouds. Look at that skybox. You can see the walls.
The clouds look alright, but the bottom of the dungeon is like really plain looking.
Guys, skyboxes are terrible, guys. Remember?
They're
list how
not even.
skyboxes
Dude,
shit.
remember Halo reaches skyboxes?
No.
See, this is ripping off minions. Turn it off.
I'm sorry?
It's ripping off minions. You heard the man.
In what funny idiot. Dumb. I feel like I've misgendered Echo before, and I have. But like even after learning her gender, like I've like thought about accidentally misgendering her, but I haven't because I'm good. Dane, you messed up. You're bad, and I'm better than you.
I hear a voice that is not girly, and I'm like, ah.
Dane, that's babe cyst.
I don't know what that means.
That's a reference to Game Grumps that has nothing to do with what our current conversation is, so it was stupid. I don't want to
If I
fight
don't
these
get
guys with a
called out on
sword.
it, if I don't get called out on it, I will never fix it. So thanks, I guess.
See, you could stand to move a little faster while holding your sword out, maybe. But maybe that would,
Because
but
you're
maybe
not-
that
you're
would
not
make you
supposed to
overpowered.
be able to walk around is for small adjustments.
Yeah.
Yeah, I guess it would make you like overpowered.
If
And,
anything,
like-
they need to make you slower.
To Castlevania 1 it to further incentivize you to use the items.
If anything, make you immobile while doing it. Easy.
You can only move via items, so like you just rocket jump.
Anything, just take away everything in the game. and
Yeah,
just
take away the
design
game. The only
beat the
balanced battle arena is a black void with no participants.
Exactly.
Oh guys, remember how you could press the D-pad to move the camera? I forgot. 'Cause you don't
No,
need
I
to do
didn't
it in this
know
game.
that. No.
What
It's
about
pretty shit.
what about a completely flat plane that's completely symmetrical and both people are the same person?
Yes.
And then it would be an infinite stalemate because they're literally the same.
An infinite stalemate. Games can be one of two things. They can be a stalemate or they can be interesting.
It can be shit, or they can be terrible. hate them. They're either good or I don't like
Although
them.
TF2 is kind of both.
What? Really?
TF2 is simultaneously like designed to be a stalemate, but also just is imbalanced and interesting.
Does TF2 have asymmetrical maps?
Some are asymmetrical, some are symmetrical.
Gross.
You're
What?
funny.
Asymmetrical maps are almost never good, especially in first. Well, I mean, particularly in
Well, then
first
play
person
on the
shooters.
symmetrical maps, because all the competitive maps are symmetrical.
There you go, and they should be.
Yeah, like 2 Fort.
Yeah, the most competitive map. Oh, there's a treasure chest
2-4
there.
not competitive?
No, it's terrible.
I love 2-4. What the
I
fuck?
also
2-4's
love
like
it.
my
But the
favorite.
problem with 2 Fort is that it's the problem with capture the flag in general, is that it promotes defensiveness way too much, so which again leads to the stalemate.
No, dude, I just go scout and I steamroll into 2-4, and I just take the shit and I leave and I win.
Okay, yeah, but there's a bottleneck there where you just will get killed every time.
There are too many.
I believe it's called the
bottlenecks.
courtyard.
There's like
No
3
matter which
bottlenecks
route
in
you
2
take-
4.
2 Fort isn't as bad as Turbine.
Yeah. Yeah.
2-4
yeah.
is just bottleneck. It's like a huge bottleneck.
Well, there's like this courtyard, right? There's like this courtyard where no matter which route you're taking, if you want to go to the enemy spawn or if you want to go into the objective, either way you have to go through this courtyard where people just can build sentries. And will. It's just this like big square area with like 4 exits and just crossfire and just everything, and it's just not gonna get past that. If there's even like 2 players there, then you just like you're just gonna unless you're a heavy
Smelled
medic.
Like weed and there was a single baby carrot on the ground.
Ew.
Dude, what if Digibro was there?
Dude, that would be so funny because like Digibro like smokes weed. Like that would be like funny because like what he does is like he smokes weed and like he talks about it.
Dude, like,
The thing about
was there.
guys, like, what if the
Remember
sewers in
Digital
2-4
Weird?
just
Remember that?
led to the intelligence like area, not the intelligence room, but the intelligence like area? Like that would change it completely, because then you'd be able to get around the courtyard.
Weed is
what if intelligence T4 just 2 was weed?
There are marks for that.
That would be really
Dude,
fun.
what
You would
if
assume the
real
weed
life-
to win. Wouldn't that be really
What
funny?
if real life had an intelligence stat and the potion to make that up level is weed?
Is
Oh,
weed
that'd be
good?
like so symbolic.
Seriously?
God, that would be so.
Look at this
fucking
hamburger. That's not an original
Dude, that'd be so
joke, but
fucking
it's
epic.
really funny.
Guys, what if food smoked weed?
Hey
What
guys,
if
I
food
can't have
smelled weed?
hamburger, am I right?
Steve, this is ripping off Sausage Party. Turn it off.
This is ripping off The
I
Legend of
agree.
Zelda: A Link to the Past.
This game is a huge fucking Zelda ripoff. What
I
the
can't
fuck?
see him. I need to like. Oh, I didn't hit the sword button because I'm dumb.
The sword button.
Ah.
Dude, where's the weed button, am I right?
Yeah, but like I mapped the face
If
buttons.
you have a weed button, use the leaf.
Okay.
Aw, dude.
Just have to
smoke
be
it.
skillful.
Use the leaf.
I believe in you.
I like the confetti.
Here's a gun with a single round in it. You'll know when the time comes to use it.
Oh boy.
Hmm. Oh, hey, Ethan, are you still there?
No, he's dead.
I have to give him precious information.
There's a snake in my boot.
Oh, hey guys, my portable phone
Anything
charger.
else?
My portable phone charger I think it only works for Android. So if anyone has an Android phone, I'll bring it. But if not, it's kind of useless.
Oh, Munchie has one.
All right, cool. Let's give it
Steve,
to him,
this
I
game
guess.
is an epic fail.
I won't
What?
since I'm getting my battery replaced.
Where's all the weed?
Maybe I need a certain chord, but that's... Oh, I don't have a hooky shot.
A hooky shot. Dude, take a shot at hook, am I right?
Are you gonna...
Do you guys like peaches?
I've never tried them.
What are you, Kazi? Do you like peaches?
Do I like what?
Peaches.
The fruit or the furry?
What the fuck are you talking
I don't know
about?
who the furry is.
The fruit, please. I don't know. I'm not
There's
gay.
a famous
very
furry
much.
by the name of Peaches.
I like the furry.
I don't know who... I
Fruit.
want to look him
I
up because I don't know who he
I
is.
meant to say the fruit. I didn't
The
say
The
fruit.
furroot.
And the whole map would be the
It's too late,
sewers.
Kazi,
Yeah,
to
alright.
reveal the truth about it.
Yeah, alright.
The furroot.
I like the
Nobody...
fruit.
There's a reason nobody plays Engineer competitive.
Alright guys, which is better, Peaches or Peaches?
All right, Owlets. Here's my
I like
comeback.
peaches fine,
In
this
pubs,
is
no
the
one
United States of
can.
America.
No one. Everyone sucks in pubs. If you're medic and you're in a pub, everyone sucks. No one is even able to kill the enemy. They all suck. So
Right.
your Uber is useless. But like you can't possibly like ask someone else to go medic and then you be the good guy. Then you be like the good guy who can shoot the bullet at the enemy.
You need a friend to medic with you.
That's true. But if you're alone, then like classes like spies and engineer just kind of win.
Life hack.
I mean, they don't just
You-
kind of win,
you-
but you know they
life
cause
hack,
trouble.
You and your friend are both medic, and you heal each other constantly, so you never die.
That's troll logic. Yeah, but Owlets, I've had
never
so many
lose.
times where I switch to medic and capture the flag or something, and I build Uber and I try to get even remotely near the intelligence, and I have to pop my Uber like before even halfway because we just are getting shot by enemies.
Wait, you get shot in Team Fortress 2?
Yeah, dude,
What the
like.
fuck? Banned guns. Come on.
Man, dude, gun control in TF2. What the fuck?
Yeah, or it's when I play alone. Well,
When I play alone,
but I
shoot my
feel
friends.
like when I play with friends, like I can't try hard as good. So I feel like playing alone is like my time to try hard and improve myself at the game. But I guess maybe that's less than true.
TF2 is too violent. Delete it.
TF2
Steve,
is
this
kind of
game-
too
this game
centered
too
around
violent, turn
domination
it
to be
off.
fun for both parties.
You just kill the birds, Steve.
Like
Turn this
games
off.
should be
This
fun
is
to like games
more
can be fun to
violence.
lose. Team Fortress 2 is not fun to lose, and that is a problem with the game.
Did you guys know that Disney XD has a block for video games that plays like footage of YouTube videos, like highlight clips of Let's Players that
Also,
they
you
made
watched Rebel
deals with?
Taxi's video.
Are they stolen?
No, I knew that this was a thing before. Fuck Rebel Taxi. And
Oh,
no,
they
they're
are
not
stolen.
They're not stolen. Disney owns like a
Maker, yeah.
Maker and Polaris. So
And
like they
Polaris,
just
well.
yeah. So
This
they
game is
just have.
culturally appropriating. Turn
Hey
it off.
guys,
They just
guys,
have the
watch
ability
this.
to, like-
Hey guys, help me cheat this puzzle. Help me cheat this mini game. Help me cheat
they
this
just
mini
have
game
the
by
ability
watching
to,
the
like,
stream.
they
Okay,
just have the ability to,
somebody
like,
watch
take
the
people's
lefty
footage
ghost. I'm gonna watch the
and-
righty ghost.
and they put clips of PUBG on Disney with guns, but they have to censor the guns when they're being shot and only when they're being shot. And they don't even have to be shooting at anything in particular. If the gun
Steve,
goes off,
you got the righty one?
Yeah, I had the righty one. Did you get the lefty one?
My ghost
Yeah.
go off.
Which way did the lefty one go?
Just the one person.
Steve.
Hang on. Cosmere, which way did the lefty one go?
Left one went left.
Okay, cool. Okay, what's up, Ethan?
Or what do
As
you
it
mean,
does.
hey, what do you mean batteries have to be carried on?
Like, they're not allowed to be on your suitcase. They have to be carry on.
Wait, where's
Steve,
the-
left went down. Steve, left went down. Left went down.
Everything I have is carry on.
Did it? What?
No,
Yes, it
it
went
was
down.
correct. No, guys, stop screaming at Cosmere. He was correct, and I went to the correct path.
You have 5 days worth of clothes and carry on?
Okay?
Yes.
All right, everyone. Now there are 3 ghosties. I'm
What?
going to watch the
Clothes
middle
and
one.
carry on?
Someone watch the left one. Someone watch the right one, okay? Cosmere, you get to watch the left one. I get to watch the middle one. Who's going to watch the right ghost? Someone, volunteer.
Oh, wait, stop being mean to me.
Just like it's made for one person. You can do it, Steve. I'm
No,
begging
I've failed this, and it's boring and annoying when you fail it. If no one does this for me, I'm just going to rewatch the footage and cheat.
you. I will watch it.
Cheat with me, or okay, Dane, you're gonna watch the
I'm
right one.
watching right
Cosmere's
now.
gonna watch the
Yeah, I'm
left. I'm
watching
gonna
the
watch the center. Okay. I need help for this baby's puzzle. This baby mini game.
Video games for girls.
I just
My
don't
ghost
like failure
dog.
for this means you have to like do this again, and it takes like 2 or 3 minutes to get here.
Shit's fucking for
You're
babies.
going to be in my clutches tomorrow.
So let me know which way your guy went.
Mine went left.
I think that's all I need to know.
Left
Yeah, that's all I need to know.
Left went up.
No, it was wrong. Oh, I was supposed to go down. So clever. I forgot that down is an option. I'm retarded. I am a baby. I forgot the solution to the baby puzzle. And now they made it slightly easier.
God damn it.
Yeah, actually.
Yeah, they took away a ghost. I am retarded.
What is the goal? Do you just follow the middle one?
Well, okay, you're supposed
Wait,
to follow
no,
the
you
first.
follow-
Stop. Shut up.
follow me.
You're supposed to follow the 1, and then you're supposed to not follow the 2, and then you're supposed to not follow the 3. All right, Cosmere, watch the left one. I'm gonna watch the right.
But then you need to follow one, don't you?
What?
Yeah, just follow the one.
There's 2 now.
Yeah, but,
Yes.
yeah, but one says follow me.
So just follow the one.
No, you're
that's
supposed to
like...
not follow either one.
Oh, I see.
Oh.
Cosmere, I hope you were watching the left.
I am
I'm not even gonna consult you. I'm just gonna like hope this is the right one. Look at all this wasted time. I have to do the whole thing again. It takes like 90 seconds. I played Sonic Rush 1. It was...
Alright, left went up.
Alright, cool. Alright, Dane gets right, Cosmere gets left, I get center, and I will wait for you. Dane, you're right.
Can't believe it.
Cosmere, this is... I know, this is insanely stupid. This is about as stupid as arguing about Pokemon and talking about hypothetical Pokemon games that they will
Follow
never
all of them,
make.
'cause I'm not a baby.
Get fucked. Anyway.
Dane, which way did you go? I mean, I guess I have to wait for the
Well,
stream
the
to catch
video
up.
is still playing.
Yeah.
Yeah, still playing.
It's probably down, but I'm not gonna
You
wait.
gotta go down.
Yeah, left went up.
This is ripping off TF2 analysis anarchy. Turn it off.
One of them definitely went right, and I'm pretty sure another one went left, so you gotta go down.
Alright.
Yeah.
I can't believe it. He was like, Steve, why do you even need help on this? Fails it. It's just boring to replay. The stakes are so high to not fail this. The stakes are so high to not fail it, because if you fail it, you have to start over, and starting over is
What's
boring.
the Master Sword?
It is the Master
We've
Sword.
Steve, as we established in Layers Upon Layers episode 2, you are a baby.
This is true.
Did we establish
Just
that?
because I played into the
Yes,
no
we
sex
did.
meme. I just played into the
Keep
no
an eye
sex meme
out.
and he called me a baby.
It was established way before, but yeah, it's...
Keep an eye out for Layers Upon Layers episode 2. The first episode was bad, but the next one will be good. I
The
promise.
first episode was good.
Because I'm in it. The first
Second
episode
episode was
is
good.
I
I
haven't
liked
seen it, but
The
the
second
episode
episode's
is
like
great.
way better. It's funny
The first
and it's
episode
great.
was bad on a technical level.
Yeah, on a technical level, absolutely. Like, it's like we figured, oh, this is gonna suck anyway. We might as well not even try to make it sound good, but we should try to make it sound good.
And if episode 3 is gonna be way better. Acro...
But no one's gonna watch this.
argument.
Do you guys want to watch Shrek 3 right now?
What?
Wait, what?
Do you guys want to watch Shrek 3 right now?
No.
Yeah. Yes.
No.
Yeah.
I have one
Not
yes.
right now.
Dane doesn't want to.
Not really, I haven't really got
Kazi, do you want to?
to watch the whole thing.
I'd like to, but I don't know if I have a snow day tomorrow yet.
Okay, well, Kazi, you should prepare for school.
Kazi, you're a snow leopard. They're not gonna call school for you. You can just walk.
Dude, okay, guys, this is really crazy. At the end of my first semester of school,
Dude, wow.
all right, I didn't know when the testing season started because I'm a baby, as you know. Babies don't know when.
Flames of games. Fuck you. Shrek 3 is great.
Okay,
Cosmere, you're gay.
so
I
I
am
I
gay.
took my 2-hour public transportation to university, and it had snowed like a foot or more. It snowed way deep, and I was at school just Snow Megadon by Jack's Films.
Yeah.
And I was just there. I was miles away from home. And I didn't have
Steve,
class that
okay, so-
day. I did not have class that day because it was testing season.
Oh,
and
well.
my test was
All
not that
snow
day.
needs to die.
So So I was,
Bitter been flames.
so I just had to public transport my way back another 2 hours down the drain.
That sucks.
Doesn't that cost a lot of money to?
But on my way up the stairs, I saw someone shoveling snow, and I told him verbally, "You're doing a great job, thank you." And I hope he felt good
Oh,
about
that's not
himself.
And he went home that day and didn't cry himself to sleep because of you, Steve.
There needs to be a national law put into place that there is no snow allowed under the Canadian-American border.
I agree.
Under
I
it.
hate snow.
Yeah, well, there can't be snow underground. You.
Wait, I don't hate snow.
No,
Snow is beautiful, but it's just inconvenient, and I would really, really love if I could just like go outside at any time, no matter what, in like shorts and a t-shirt, and just sweat.
Of course.
Steve, there's gonna be snow.
I know.
What, you'd rather sweat, Steve?
Yeah, I would.
You
Sweating
guys
is
remember
good.
the Minecraft memes where it was like the block before the snow biome, America?
Remember, don't mine at night.
The
Mhm.
first block of the snow biome.
Of
What am I
course,
doing?
Ethan, what's
Oh, I have to go to the
your name?
castle.
Do you remember
Don't
the
mine at
memes?
night.
Can I
Don't
buy
mind
items
night.
yet?
Just don't do it. It's not worth it. Steve, do you like the little like
If
shell
you,
things in
if you,
this game?
I do.
Every time you mine at night, the
really fun to
Canadian-American
collect.
border
They are.
goes
so
south
cute.
a little bit.
Every,
makes it
every
more
time you
silly.
every time you mine at night, Steve cries.
And I don't know why either, so it's
That's
just
because
like
he
really
shits himself.
bad.
Yeah.
That's normal for Steve because he's a baby.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So the fire rod is the
Well,
greatest
Steve,
offensive tool in the
yes.
game.
Is it?
Supposedly. I mean, if you're a baby.
How many shellfish do I have? No, how many do I have? Do I have 10 yet?
You have.
I have 9. I need one more. I'm gonna find one. It'll take like 5 seconds.
The streamer knew you had 9.
Hey, look, it's thing from Zelda game on the wall.
It is the thing from
Yo,
Zelda.
check it out.
I could have
Thing
played
from
that.
Guys, look, it's
And it would have been great.
reference.
I could have streamed. Streaming Majora's Mask would have fit thematically with the stream because it's a day left until Arm Retrieval Con. But I'm playing it on my 3DS, and I don't want to play the same section again.
It's official. I'm packed.
Yes.
Oh wow.
Oh, you leave in the
Look
morning.
at you.
You're gonna,
Get to
you're
go
gonna be
to
right in my
Con.
clutches. You're gonna get killed tomorrow.
What time is Casio like?
You're gonna get glomped.
Cassie's just gonna swoop in and kidnap Ethan, but at what time?
Oh,
Damn it, I'm gonna be
Ethan's
glomped.
getting glomped. Ethan's
At,
getting
like,
hardcore glomped.
Shut the fuck up.
Whoa.
At like 4:30.
Ethan's embarrassed about his glomping.
No, I wanted her to shut up so I could tell Steve what I was coming at.
Yeah, but what time is Cassie coming? To glomp it.
I
Different
live
alibi.
here. What do you mean, what time am I coming? I live here.
Also,
You can't prove that.
Tadpole arrives at some time during the day, and he might have to wait for Ethan in the airport for like 2 hours because I am not making 2 trips to the airport.
Oh yeah, I'm gonna like Uber. I'm gonna Uber from the airport to the inn.
Once Steve and Ethan meet, it will be a battle for the ages.
There'll be the singularity.
Here's what's going to happen. Tomorrow, I am going to meet Tadpole and Ethan at the airport. You can take, there's free public transportation from the airport to the train station.
Oh, free. Okay.
In the middle of Boston. And then from the train station, you're also in like the train station already, so you don't have to pay for that either. You can just get on free. So we're gonna do
Sick.
that, and we're gonna go to your hotel. We're gonna drop off your bags, and then I think we're going to meet AsCon.
Oh my god, you guys. I'll
And then
die.
I have.
There's RadCon, ArmCon, and AsCon.
Yeah,
Hmm.
so
What's
I have
AsCon?
Until 5 p.m. So I think you guys, Munchie gets home at like 2 p.m. So you guys are gonna have to get Steve in the morning, because Steve gets there in the morning.
I get there at 6 in the morning. I assumed I was gonna have to Uber to the hotel.
Don't Uber there. Take public transportation. It's cheaper.
All right, I'll look up public transportation tomorrow and I'll print out a sheet on how to get there.
I will explain it to you.
Okay.
I will.
I would like it printed though.
What?
I'm gonna print your instructions.
Okay, well, I mean, if you can just ask, you can just ask someone at the airport. You can just say like, "How do I get to the Silver Line?" And then you're done.
Asking a person?
Yeah, just say there's signs. There's signs.
Okay,
that say Silver Line.
okay, I can ask signs. Okay, cool.
You can ask signs. Okay.
My
Okay,
ice
well,
cream
Steve,
sundae
walk-
if I
walk-
arrive.
Go to the airport, walk up to the sign, and press A.
Yeah.
Okay, so Steve Steve and Ethan and Tadpole are going to go to the South Station at like 2 p.m. and they're going to meet Munchie, Ben, Nate, and Hippo.
Oh, the PCP boys!
Yeah,
Huh?
Ben and Nate are staying with their parents. But you might not see them. They might just go straight to their parents. But Hippo's staying with me and Munchie.
Amazing.
So he's going to be with us for whatever shenanigans we do.
And Calliope will forever not be there.
Oh. God damn it.
All he had to do was appear on more episodes of Arm Retrieval, and he could have made it.
He appeared on the last one, right?
Yeah, last year.
Like the first and the last episode.
What was I gonna say? Oh yeah, I got fucking mon blocked at the field today.
A mom block?
What block?
It's like cock block, but for Pokemon Go.
And how did that happen?
Okay, so like I found here's the fucking thing. I haven't really like gotten around to evolving any of my Pokemon, so when I see like a second stage or a third stage, I'm like, oh sick, I can just fucking take a shortcut here in filling my Pokedex because I don't actually want to evolve them at the moment.
Candies are
So
like...
I find this fucking Xatu, and I'm like, oh shit, I barely get
Oh
to
yeah,
see
I have one of them. I have one of them.
I barely get to see a Xatu. This is gonna be fucking sick. And then I walk outside and there's also a Ghastly at the same location. I'm like, alright, fucking 2 for 1. I haven't caught either of these yet. Because they only show up late at night. And so I go up to the field, and since it's fucking cold outside, my fucking stupid phone's battery like just drains to nothing.
Yep.
Just straight, like it just shuts down.
That's what mine did.
It shut down right when my fucking ball hit Xatu, and so I just stood there in like it was a nightmare.
And you fell to your knees and screamed to the heaven.
I was getting there.
Are there actual nests? So, Kazi, like nests are in
I do.
parks?
What?
Can you explain to me parks and nests again?
Okay, certain locations in, certain locations in the map are listed as parks. You can see them on the map. They're the areas that are green. Even if it's not necessarily a, park in real life. They're listed as parks, just the green spaces. And in those are where nests are.
Okay.
You cannot find a nest on a street in an urban area.
Alright.
So every park has a nest?
I don't know.
But parks are the only places where a nest will occur.
Yes.
Okay. Having a nest at your house would suck. Yeah, so that's why they do that.
Having it at your house would suck?
Yeah, because then people will trespass.
In IRL.
Oh, I mean, I guess so.
People did trespass at the beginning of Pokemon Go.
Yeah, of course, because it's for the greater good, of course.
Having a nest in your house in IRL life, there are real Pokemon there. They're chirping. Squirtle are chirping at you. What will you do?
There was a Totodile nest, right by my house.
I need
and
Totodile!
You're chirping at you.
I never went to it, and now the nest is migrated, and I missed my chance to catch Totodile.
I want Totodile. My goal of Arm Retrieval Con, catch Totodile. On top of 700 other things.
Totodile's cute, I like him.
This Sunday there's gonna be a community event for Bulbasaur, actually.
A community event? What is that?
It's gonna be 3 hours where basically the only Pokemon that spawns is Bulbasaur, basically.
That's pretty good though, because then I'll get then I'll be able to, not only will I be able to catch enough Bulbasaur to evolve it into Venusaur, but I will catch enough Bulbasaur to get good IVs.
Yeah, and you get a bonus. If
So
you
I'll just
evolve Bulbasaur.
So by the end of it, I'll just have 1,600 Venusaur or something. I don't know how strong he gets. My strongest Pokemon is 1,400 and his IVs are bad.
You will catch enough Bulbasaur. If you catch Bulbasaur non-stop during the event, you will catch enough to evolve two or three Venusaur.
Kazi, I'm gonna buy and trade stock until I become rich, and then I'm gonna go to the Pokemon company. I'm gonna be like, I need you to make an event for ArmCon 4 that only triggers when
Mewtwo.
this user transfers his Mewtwo.
I thought you were just going to talk about general events, and I was going to say, hey, Dane, there actually is a Pokemon Go event taking place when Arm Retrieval Con starts.
When
Extravaganza.
It only occurs
They're
when
all
this
getting
user
increased shiny
Pokemon goes
cards.
to
So if you're lucky, you can get
Of
a
course.
shiny Venusaur.
Disgusting.
And
The shiny
if you
Pokemon
have a new
equal bad.
No, they're all right.
There are two problems I have with Pokemon Go. One is that I don't have something that can play it. And
It's a pretty big problem.
two is that I don't go places.
Pokemon Go is what incentivizes you to go places, so you go out and you exercise and you get sunlight, and it feels good.
The game incentivizes you to go places.
It's like, oh, I'm too lazy to exercise, but I'll walk around the town for Pokemon Go. That is your exercise.
If you don't live in like an urban area.
I don't live in an urban area.
Find shit. Or not.
Oh, wait a second. I live like right next to like, you know, franchises and stuff, and they just get Pokestops. So I actually do have pretty good Pokestop supply. But if I lived in like Provo where my parents are moving. Oh, whoops. Well, you know. If I lived in the deep neighborhood where my parents are moving, they're moving into a deep neighborhood, then I just would have no Pokestops.
Yep.
Can you say that again, Kazi?
I just said that sucks.
Yeah, but well, I'm moving to a different place.
Wait, where? I thought you're not going with your parents.
I'm moving in with my other parents. He just is the real one, and he never shuffled.
Parents are there?
2.
There's 2 sets.
At least 2.
12, 13.
There's the mom and the stepdad, and then there's the dad and the dad's wife. Let's stop talking about this on stream. Anyway, Pokemon Go is a really cool game because it gets me outside. But I still kind of feel like a loser because the only reason I'm going outside is Pokemon Go. But I shouldn't think that way because I just am outside and I am walking and I am sweating and I am exercising.
Yeah, I don't feel like a loser. I feel like I'm going into my city. I know my way around my city. I know what certain like monuments are about.
Yeah.
Your Pokemon going to the polls.
I know a bunch of random people who live in my city.
I'm fucking Pokemon going to the church because they're the only ones who are gonna let me in and idle.
Well, if you go to like a restaurant, you just like buy like a $1 thing, and then you're just allowed to be there for 2 hours.
Join the Team Instinct Boston Discord.
Oh, give me that.
The Team Instinct Boston Discord, huh? Yeah, if you link that, I guess I get to join. Whoa, it's like a dramatic cutscene. Look at this like Lego man. It is a Lego sword.
Look at his Lego shoes.
Look at his Lego.
Hey, guess what? Skip.
I remember Nucleus.
Oh, I skipped Princess Hilda's introduction. She has a good introduction. My name is Princess Hilda, and I have failed you in every way.
Are you sexist?
Yeah.
Yes.
You're going to Boston.
I'm gonna join that room. I'm gonna say, if it notifies me with a welcome. Why did it go to the browser?
I don't know why it always does that.
It just does.
Oh, it expired, Kazi. Can you give me another one? My voice is way louder than anyone else. Oh, I know my desktop audio.
Also, watch out, Steve, because it's probably gonna transfer you to a voice channel, or maybe it won't. Never mind.
I got my Discord volume. Up by that just a little bit.
Steve, yes,
Okay,
please.
can I get a new invite, Cassie? This invite expired. It's like a one use.
Invite.
It's not a Steve stream without audio issues.
That is a fact.
Alright, well let me know when she links that. I'm getting ready to be done with Link Between Worlds, but I played for a very long time and it was fun the whole way. And nothing got in the way of it being fun.
Except the fact that it was ripping off minions.
Yeah,
Are you referring to like the art style?
No.
Being serious.
It was a meme, Steve.
I know it was a meme, but I'm trying to like make sense of the meme. I'm trying to comprehend it.
Well, that's your first mistake.
That was your first mistake.
The meme is that minions.
People on the internet are like, you know that Red Letter Media where it's like, Minions 2, the Despicable Me 3, this is the Red Letter Media video. Despicable Me 3, otherwise known as Minions 2. Your children love those little craps, but I don't see children loving Minions as much as I see mothers loving Minions.
Was I muted?
Yes, you were.
Yeah.
What?
Steve,
don't
you
know.
don't know, like,
Did I do that myself?
You
you
probably
maybe.
had.
Who knows?
Guys, you sent another invite.
I
This
see
one expired.
30-year-old
Oh, it did?
woman.
Uh,
The 30-year-old woman demographic likes Minions more than children.
Steve, you don't, like, know my cousins.
The minions are just all of children's worst qualities, though. That's what they are.
Of course.
All right, should I switch games or should I end the stream? How long is the stream's going for? An hour and
Remember when
50
the
minutes.
first
I
movie
thought it
came
was
out
3
and no one,
hours.
like,
Dang it.
Minions were anything?
This one.
Steve,
I'm gonna
Steve, this game is ripping off Minions. Turn it off.
I'm turning it off.
Which games?
Alright, perfect. It works.
I've turned it off. Give me that invite. Give me that invite. Give me that invite.
You have to verify yourself. You have to take a screenshot of your trainer profile facing backwards and upload it to verification.
So,
And then you have to get
post a screenshot
three-
of your trainer
you have
profile
to
and
get 3
hashtag
ace
verification.
trainers or gym
There's a
leaders to
timestamp
vouch
within
for
5 minutes of posting it, and a model will give you the youngster role. We ask that you take a screenshot of your trainer the trainer hang on. So I'm gonna boot up Pokemon Go here with a blank screen on the stream. We have not decided what game to play next.
Pokemon Go fucking
Pokemon.
stuck.
Play fucking Pokemon. Also, get out of here.
What? Get out of where?
Not you, Steve.
Okay. So let's open up my Steamo, and we see our games. I've got Sonic Mania. I don't really want Team Fortress 2. Team Fortress 2 just has been bad for me for the past like 4 days.
Oh, you're gonna have to enter your region and role request. And what that is that there's a map of Boston, and the map is divided up into regions, and so you need to figure out what regions are near you, the one that you're in, and like ones that are near you that you think you'll go to often. And so you need to say that you're in those regions, and then once you do that, it will send you a notification when people are doing raids in those regions.
This is some
Steve.
draconian secret society shit.
Yes, that's correct.
Are you guys
Steve.
streaming?
Yes?
Nikki Bain on the stream says that she whoever they are did the bird fan art for you on Twitter of the Breath of the Wild.
Oh, I have to open up Twitter. Hang on a minute, please.
That's
I
right.
need to,
No, just
So,
so you know.
Kazi, is this what I need to send in
That is correct.
verification?
That is correct. Send that in verification.
My Charmander, he has 10 CP. He has 10. He's level 0.
Guys, Nintendo Labo for Smash.
Oh well, that would be if
So,
actually.
oh, I almost posted something incorrect in verification.
You'll have to get an ace trainer or a gym leader to vouch for you. 3 of them, actually.
So what do I do
What the
now?
heck?
So,
Ozzy, is this
post a screenshot of your
is
trainer
this-
profile verification that is time set within 5 minutes posting, and a model will give you the youngster role. We ask that you take a screenshot of your trainer profile from the bias. So please read tutorial alpha for more information as may have questions. So that's all I need to do then.
Yes, that's all you need to do. As of right now, you can set your region if you want.
I'll do it later.
What if they put Pokemon Go in
'Cause
Smash?
you're in the Longwood Hotel, right?
Yes.
Yes.
Longwood
There
Inn.
is a Longwood region. So you can
Cool. Oh, look, I
choose
see
that one.
Kazi.
What?
I see you on the youngster list.
You see me? Yeah, I have not been. I've only been vouched for by one gym leader.
Right.
Um,
Oh, Ethan's walking to this Feebas.
Oh, in Smash.
you guys are both level 20.
Mhm.
Yeah, dude, I feel like a big boy.
Yeah, same.
Okay, guys, pick the game. So I could play
Okay, well,
I could play Sonic Mania. I could play like
Don't play Sonic.
Don't play
You
it.
played Sonic 2 days ago.
let him list all of them.
I want to play Tomb Raider. It might be a bad idea to play it blind, but I just would play Tomb Raider 1 because I want to.
Yeah. Next.
I guess that's all on my Steam right now.
Okay.
Play Sonic.
Play Them's Fighting Herds with me.
It's not
Yes,
finished yet.
please.
I will not play
Play
that
with
game until
me.
it's finished.
Play Cuphead.
It's
I
finished
have
enough.
it.
I
have
don't.
it.
No, I don't think it's finished enough.
Steve, play Undertale.
I already
multiplayer
did.
is basically
Can you
finished.
play Undertale?
I already
Can
did,
you play
dude.
Undertale?
I could play like Ocarina of Time, I guess.
Play Undertale.
Play Undertale. Play Undertale. Play Undertale.
No matter what he picks, he'll be playing Undertale.
Play Undertale.
Oh no. What have we done?
I'm gonna play Sonic Mania.
No, play
Nuclear
I
throwing
promise
is
I
very
won't
chill.
become a complaining person. I promise. I
Steve,
promise
play
this will
the
be a good
Eye.
time.
Play them fighting hers. Play them fighting her.
No.
No,
Shut
play
up.
Undertale.
Shut the fuck up, all of you. Steve, play the end is nigh.
Buy it for me.
I can share my Steam library with you.
Hey Steve,
Eh.
just play Tomb Raider. Just play that one. Because
What
you
is-
obviously want to play it.
So,
Yeah,
what is... Here you... I'm gonna retweet... He's beautiful. Look at the bird. I love him. He's so pretty. I'm almost crying.
Show it
He's so
on
pretty.
stream.
Is it Cass?
No.
Just show
yes,
it on
it's Cass.
stream, yeah.
Where?
He's on Twitter.
Show it
Where?
on stream.
No,
on
I
stream.
can't do it
Show
because
it.
I'm not on Twitter. It's really funny. Oh, actually, I'm supposed to view fan art on the stream. That's the rule. I forgot.
You
We need to be
fool.
less argumentative because I'm like yelling a lot.
Where is Steve? Bring back Steve.
Transfer Steve onto
Play
the
League
stream.
of Legends of the Seven Stars.
Play Undertale.
Can someone
Play
like?
Undertale.
I can't view it without logging into Twitter, and I can't log into Twitter because my password is stronger than
Cassie,
my
did you
life.
finish Undertale yet?
No,
So- okay.
I've not gone past the tutorial section.
So I'm in.
Oh,
I'm in this-
that's a funny joke.
Or that's just shameful. That's just
Not
shameful.
that, not as in I was unable to. As in I started doing the tutorial section, and then me and Munchie got distracted with something, and then I didn't get back to it.
Nothing is more important than Undertale. How dare you?
Kazi, you will need to become the Bostonian Undertaler.
Don't worry, guys. This is a good game. I promise.
Well, it's got you in the corner, Steve. That's great.
That's what Steve is. That's what Steve looks like.
Guys, this bird
Yeah,
is
that is
beautiful,
full
and I
text.
want to hug him.
Steve is there. That's
He's so
where
pretty.
Steve is.
He's so handsome.
Steve, your cropping is weird. It's still left over from Zelda.
I'm hitting Control F.
I'm gonna draw Steve X Cast not safe for work.
Leave him alone.
I'd rather you didn't. I'd rather you draw Spencer X Cat.
Oh shit! Really?
I
Well,
don't
Steve-
want Steve
Is that
NSFW.
real?
I
Is that
don't
real?
want.
Steve is
Yes.
a cuck.
Okay, enough.
I don't want Steve NSFW.
I just plugged my tablet.
But can someone please link the pic? Oh, someone did. Okay.
If you want to draw Steve porn, you're gonna have to go through me.
Breaks in.
Oh no, what have I done?
He's defeated instantly.
You know, the funny joke of like drawing Steve standing too high up on a ladder 'cause it's not safe for work.
Very good. Very funny.
Is it just? I'll have this take out the top left of the screen because the top left of the screen displays nothing but useless information.
That's not true.
That's completely true.
No, it has the rings. The rings are important, isn't that right?
Yeah, they're kind of important actually.
No!
What?
Me and Steve got the fucking no entry sign
What?
What?
in the Boston Discord.
Wait, what?
Why is that?
I don't know.
Skull
Because they hate
Cannon?
you.
Wait, why?
He's an admin.
I don't know.
It's because you're not in Boston.
No,
Timestamp
you can
must be
join,
within
but
5
you
minutes
don't
of
live in
posting.
Boston. You can.
Maybe we fucked up somehow?
Maybe they know our region?
Did you say the fuck word already?
No. They can't know where you are by looking at your trainer profile. There's
So
no
then-
information
So
about that.
then what happened?
They hacked your account.
Do you
I
have to
don't
live there, or,
understand.
like, even if they
I
could
don't
tell,
understand.
you, like, even if they
Maybe-
could
Just
tell, like,
ask.
the against rules?
Just in verification. Just ask.
Ethan, investigate. I need to put the stream on because I haven't played games in like a year. By the way, I'm not starting a new file. This is halfway through. I already have all the emeralds.
Whoa, what the fuck? Who's
Typing needs to stop. Oh my god.
That wasn't me that time.
Hey guys,
That
what's
was
the good
somebody else.
path? What's the good path
That
of
was
this
that was
level?
me. I was making fun of him.
I,
mean,
hope this is
it's
a good
completely
path.
accurate.
I'm probably gonna fall instantly.
No.
Going this way.
You can tell it isn't him this time. Disgusting. Failure.
Oh, I missed the jump that I couldn't have possibly reacted to. Oh, what
You
a
could've-
tragedy.
You could have done fine. You gotta feel it. You gotta feel it out.
I was on edge the entire time. I was waiting. I was waiting
Steve,
to jump.
this is a widescreen game. Why is it not being displayed in widescreen on stream?
I don't know.
Steve,
Steve's a baby. That's why.
fix it.
I don't know how.
Steve,
Why-
are you
oh.
playing in windowed?
Oh, it's cropped because it was cropped earlier.
I
Okay.
told you that.
Well, I wasn't
Cassie.
listening because this chat is bedlam.
Kazi,
It's not really. There's nothing in chat. It's like 5 messages.
Ethan, talk.
Kazi, you want to know what the issue is?
Why are both sides cropped? Why wouldn't it just be the left or right
Because
side?
it's really funny, Dane. Let Ethan talk.
Alright, the issue is that we're in different time zones than Boston, so our timestamps don't make sense.
Oh, okay.
That's probably why.
Then crop out time.
Whatever time zones we're going to Boston.
I mean, they already know. It's not like you can like resubmit, right?
You can just tell them I'm going to Boston tomorrow.
Yeah, that's what I would do.
Just tell them the truth.
Mm-hmm.
Or you can just like follow Kazi around. She'll know where the raids are.
But you can see. I'm going to like beg these people to let us use their secret club. That's funny. That makes sense. That makes sense. That they deny us for being in a different time zone. I hope they
Oh, I
understand.
Why do they need to
If
be so
not,
private?
we could just post. We could just join once we're there.
Probably because they're like totalitarian.
But they have to uphold the rules, or else their chat falls apart.
Well, yeah, these are the fucking elites we're dealing with.
Disgusting.
Hey, I moderated a few chats in my days.
Same.
Yes, but do PCP fans play Pokemon Go together?
I'm not even talking about PCP. That's a shitty server.
Then why are you
Touche.
still there?
Because I own it.
That's not a good excuse. You should transfer ownership. I don't
To
know.
who?
Jiffy.
No.
Dane, you shouldn't be wrought with this burden just because you're the only one. Okay, guys, I'm not gonna criticize Sonic Mania. This is a good game and I'm having a fun time. And that's the end of my sentence, by the way.
Criticize it. Do it. I fucking dare you.
Dude, how boring and lame are these crusher traps that kill you instantly, that steal all your
Yeah,
rings to take a
no,
life and
oh,
transfer you back to the checkpoint? They're boring and
no, you're
lame
right.
traps.
Yeah, Crusher traps are gay.
Freedom
I
Planet
agree.
makes
I
crusher traps
completely agree.
awesome.
Crusher traps are gay in all context.
Alright,
No,
alright,
in Freedom Planet they're awesome.
Alright,
How?
we got the OK from Skull Cannon. Anyways, what were we saying, Steve?
Okay, they're
Alright,
awesome.
Crusher traps.
No.
They're awesome in Freedom
get
Planet
it.
because
We
they're
get it. You
telegraphed
guys
well.
disagree
They're
on
telegraphed
things.
well,
Don't
and they're
argue
made
about
into
this.
a set piece, and they're cool. They have like a unique sound effect to them, and they're clearly like, there's no way you could get blindsided by it. There's no way you could
Okay.
like accidentally flub into it. Like the situation could not be more clear that this is a risk and reward situation. Do you want to take it slow, or do you want to one cycle it? If you one cycle it, you will probably die on the third one. But you know what? If you get it, you will feel like a god.
Whoa, we got
Got
a
it.
special. We got a special rank. We're
Could be cool.
provisionals.
Provisional.
Oh.
What's a provisional?
It just means we're allowed temporarily.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
This is like weirdly yet
Wow.
territorial.
Yeah.
I'm liking it though.
I'm a fan of your rock.
We've
We should-
challenged
we
this. We've challenged the
we
norm.
should-
We've challenged the
We
groups.
should add that rule to the GCF so we can add cornbread in every like other month.
Oh fuck.
Provisional.
to, like, less Provisional than roll.
youngster. Oh, Blarg is also provisional. Look at this Cass. He's Oh, I forgot to link it to my best friend who also loves Cass.
Let's see here.
Transfer server rights to Nikki Bain. Who?
I do
He's
like the
literally
peace
who?
sign.
He's the guy who drew that cast. He drew some Arm Retrieval fan art too back in.
Oh, that's Nico Bain.
I'm gonna show
Yeah.
all of my friends this picture, and they're all
But,
gonna go, "It's
Ukrainian
him."
spelled it Nikki Bain. He also draws polygrams.
He's the dude. This
Polygram.
bird is just inherently the greatest.
is a place to share.
No, the game
art
isn't
and
still
story.
cropped.
Oh, is this like polysexual?
It is
game
okay.
graphics?
It is a troll filter. Yes. Is it
Okay,
not
Rob's
cropped?
banging
It's
now
not
that
still
we
cropped,
edited it.
right?
No
It-
fakes. Respect
The
members.
stream is good, right?
No CP. No posting straw polls from Patreon.
Yeah. Because some people have like Patreon reward privileges being like a vote in the poll.
Yes.
This level is aesthetically good.
The idea of polygrams is odd.
What is it exactly?
It's just like sex.
It's
Bad.
Aaron and Dan sexing. That's what it is, and it's bad.
It's weird for two reasons. One, they're human beings, and humans are gross. Two, they're Game Grump characters. Characters from a piece of art which does not have inherently sexual intent, and pretty much never has unironic sexual intent.
What the fuck? Have you ever been on the internet? Like, since when is art that is porn based on a piece that does not have sexual intent? When is that a negative factor or odd at all? Ever?
That's a good point, Dane. Now I need to rethink
with
this.
the Game Grumps. I don't like it with the Game
because
Grumps.
because when
It's
you
weird and
draw
bad
it,
and
it
I hate
will have that intent, and that kind of makes my point moot. But I guess I'm just not attracted to the
this
characters, and that's the
Hydro
only
City,
problem.
I'm not a fan of the blocks.
I'm a fan of
I
the
don't like
background.
blocks on the walls.
I'm a fan of the blocks on the
Fucking
walls
blocks on the
aren't
walls.
that great, but the background's where it really
They're-
shines.
The blocks in the walls are from the Genesis. It's whatever.
Yeah, but some of them are improved. Some of them
Yeah.
I
aren't.
mean, it looks better than it did on the Genesis, but I like the blocks.
Like Lava Reef's walls
like,
don't
never
look better than they
good.
did on the Genesis.
I never really liked them.
The background is Kino though.
The background is Kino. But it's good that we made that distinction. This is a meme boss, by the way.
It is, but it's very cool. It's a good set piece. This is the
yes.
spectacle set piece I was talking about.
Oh, it's 10:12. I can't blow my friend off on this thing I told him I do. I have to end the stream.